Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Look at this.
He's an extra.
I'm so excited.
Getting so damn old.
This zombie put me on my ass last time. I'm telling you.
Did you
I
just
was
have
done.
one?
I was done.
Seriously, I had the painkiller. It was like I was like, oh my god, the zombie is so good. I remember
Oh my
trying
God.
it whenever
The
just
zombies-
like in test phase.
Test
Zombie.
phase.
Yeah.
The zombie
Tony
has-
was my guinea pig.
There's two
Check,
skulls
check,
in the
check, check, check,
zombies.
check. Is that you, Tony? Is
What
this
you
you?
say?
Is this you? Check, check. Am I
Check.
messing with your
Check,
volume?
Boom,
Might be
boom,
checking
boom,
with
test,
you.
test.
Is it
Yes,
getting louder?
yes.
Let me
You
bring
don't
it
know?
down.
I don't
A
know.
little bit
I'm not
down.
sure.
Check, 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 check. Bring it
Check,
down.
check,
Bring it
check,
down. Bring it
check,
down.
down.
I think I'm fine.
Check.
There you go.
Okay.
Let's see.
Check,
here.
check, 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 check.
Everybody's all checking.
Check,
Checking.
Check,
Check,
checkity, check,
check,
check, check, check, check.
I forgot what I learned the other day. Oh, Tony, my bad, dude.
What was that?
It
Was
makes me
that
feel
me?
good.
What's
Are
the?
you
Was
good,
that
though?
right?
You can hear yours?
I feel like pretty good, but I feel like whenever you're turning it down, it just stayed the same.
Hello, hello. Check, check.
Hello. Okay, now I'm up.
Okay, you want me to bring it
Oh,
down?
What's the
yes,
link
please.
to the
Now, dude, tell me
to
where
the
you want.
live?
Check, check, check.
Um,
Check. One,
The
two,
YouTube and the
three,
Mixler
four,
are both on our
5, 6,
on
7,
our,
8. Okay,
Facebook.
yeah, that
the
sounds
JJTM
pretty
Facebook.
good.
All right, check, check,
They're
check,
weird
check,
links, so I
check,
don't
check.
know exactly what
Check.
they are.
Okay, yeah, fair
All
enough.
right, cool. Go, check. Yep. 1, 2, 1, 2. We're golden over here.
All right. Are you good over there? Is your chair
I'm
good?
just
Such a
really
good
short.
sound engineer.
But I'm fine.
You want to trade?
No, I think it's
I should
okay.
get more
I think
pay.
I'm just short. It's okay. I'm fine.
Okay. And if the rug's
Do you
in
have
your
a
way,
phone
just
book?
mush it out of the way. I know the rug. Brian kind of
No, I'm
made it
fine.
get all crazy over there.
I'm fine.
Well, y'all want to start this thing up?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we doing the live thing?
What? The intro?
Yeah, or are we just letting it play?
No, it's gonna do the funeral march, and then we talk over it, and then give up.
And then you're gonna
Oh,
click it,
wait.
or does it just happen?
It just happened.
I just had to boil down.
Well, how are you gonna know to go? Fuck this.
I can see it.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
All right.
So when do you want? You want to start?
If it stinks, we'll just
If it stinks,
scratch it. I'll fix it in editing, and YouTube will keep it live.
Yeah.
Okay. Live
That's the way we
performing.
do it. All right. Here we go. This may be a little bit loud.
You were getting caught up with your pals the other day.
Which one of you ladies would have the most? If we had a black light on right now, which one of y'all would have the most DNA on your face?
Okay.
I want to watch you blow your load.
This episode of the
Last Kicker.
is brought to you by
Dice note.
and
Victor Wrench.
and Plastic Object.
This
and this
program
is the long,
contains graphic material,
anniversary intro.
including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
What are we talking about, guys? We're on the Jerry Jonestown Massacre.
We're talking about stuff. We're talking about things. We're talking about it being important. It's real, y'all. It's live. It's real. It's
Ridiculous.
totally real.
Yeah, what is this?
I'm glad I don't have far to
I hate
drive.
Jerry Jonestown's Massacre. They're fucking
That is
assholes.
the problem.
Pussy. And, I just can't stand them,
Especially
people
living
like
out
this
here.
podcast.
Yeah, I appreciate Dustin
Felt
and
like I
Matt
was going
and,
home to see Mom.
These guys are just all like, oh, fucking chicks.
I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that. Maybe you're a little wasty face.
Fuck you. You're a goddamn communist. I'm a fucking Reagan era fucking conservative, pussy.
What do y'all talk about?
Their name is Jerry Jonestown Massacre.
It doesn't line up.
You ruined it with your conservative talk and, don't
I'm gonna
ban
get
this
really
ammunition
high
and all
and
this
watch
other
this
stuff.
tonight.
The church is listening
Are you recording it?
Matt
Yeah.
apparently has spaghetti in his pubes.
Spaghetti!
They're racist bigots.
Your
You have a
intro is
Muslim on
very
your America
hardline.
show. I don't know how good you're going to do on the ratings there.
Oh, retards are stupid. Black people are going to hell.
He gets racist sometimes.
Use pige mente segundo?
Unlistenable liars that think retards are stupid, and I quote,
I'm gay, okay? And all I want is somebody to fucking love me.
So you're a full-blown lesbian.
You felt Justin's butt. Feel his butt.
It's out of control.
Feel his butt. Seriously.
I already...
For real. Touch his butt.
Dustin, you have the cleanest pubes.
also, they don't mention sports.
If he was in a Mortal Kombat game, his fatality would be the butt crush.
I may be pregnant with one of y'all's babies.
I touched the butt.
It doesn't even feel real, does it? Oh my God.
All I want is somebody to fucking love me, man. I just want love and ammunition.
I'm actually just gonna pee my pants right here.
Red pants.
Fuck this podcast shit. It's stupid.
Normally we start the show out excited, but our Dallas Stars lost last night.
Dallas Stars are no more.
was terrible. I told you Tampa Bay was something to look out for.
I don't know what happened.
Terrible.
Why are we here?
I don't know. Show 389. I can't start a show like this. It's not up. It's not fun.
I'm so sad.
I'm gonna here. Let's do this. Let's dance. The zombie's already kicking in.
About to drink the zombie.
I got Methinks news to talk about while we're playing them. Are you possessed? Or are you turning you into a zombie?
Zombie pie.
Alright.
Woo! Golly.
Good,
The
huh?
zombie's got some alcohol in it.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
A light amount.
Show number 389. It is Tuesday,
Wow.
September 29th, 2020. We have a full house, if you haven't figured it out by now. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see every square is full. It's like Hollywood Squares on here, except we only have 4 squares. And then if you're listening to it, you've probably heard a ton of voices already. So let's just go around the table, starting to my left.
Hi, I'm Autumn.
Hi, Autumn.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good. You brought us some zombies tonight.
I did. I brought a huge zombie bowl for you guys.
I think you're here just to...
Get you guys drunk?
Yep.
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 I am a bartender and a bar owner, and my job is to get you drunk.
And you're headed down that path tonight.
Good.
Next up,
Hello, I'm Tony Green.
it's been a while, Tony.
It's been a little bit. You're so right. I'm so happy to be back.
I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, this is nice. It looks nice. You've upgraded things a little bit. I'm glad to be on show 389.
Yeah, this is COVID project right here. When it first kicked off, I came in here and emptied the studio out, built this table,
Yes.
and rewired everything.
Wow.
So we can sit around and actually feel like we're having a conversation instead of everybody being just all over the place.
Yes, I really like the changes. And then, and you've kept some things as well, as there's still the dildo.
There is.
Yeah.
You got to open the
Right there.
refrigerator somehow.
Well, we lost one.
Yeah,
We
we
lost
lost
one dildo.
the one that used to hang from the
Someone
ceiling is
stole
gone.
Oh, really?
Someone came in here and stole it. It was our
No,
favorite one. It was the one that Animal had.
Yep, it's gone.
And I played a song with it.
Yeah. That might be the first vibrating dildo song
Ever recorded?
instrument ever done.
Yep. I didn't
No.
get any royalties. You don't think so?
No, there's no way.
There has to be.
Someone,
L7
Had
or
to be.
someone has done something like that,
you're onto something there, I think.
Yeah, I am.
There's
I am.
there's an L7
for sure.
in there. Well, and across the table, we know Stubbs. Happy Tuesday, Stubbs.
Oh, happy Tuesday.
How you doing?
Everyone.
You doing all right?
Thank you for showing up,
Okay, Mr. Stubbs.
especially
Yeah.
with the zombies.
Yes, you're welcome.
And
Very
then
treatful.
next to Stubbs, we have.
Oh, it's me, Jay Wilkinson.
It's been a while for you
Yeah,
too.
it's
huh?
been a bit. It's been, yeah, maybe like a year.
Well, when did Larry retire? Because you came on that
Yeah.
week.
Oh God, I came on the same week he retired. So yeah, then I mean,
That's like
months, you know. least.
December?
Yeah, remember that really awkward
January?
dinner at Abuelo's?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
really
God,
awkward.
that was
Fun
good.
times.
Huh?
Yeah,
This
that
is-
was
yeah.
good.
You went to y'all went to Abuelos with each other?
Yeah.
I
We
didn't
went
get an
to-
invite.
Yeah, it was like a
That's a-
U-shaped table of AT&T retirees. You know what I mean? It was a nice.
Oh,
it was
yeah, I
a-
remember
yeah,
that.
It was a
good.
retiree party.
Yeah.
I think you look like Eddie Vedder.
Oh,
You ever heard
dude,
that?
I'll take it. No, thank you.
Yeah, like a younger Eddie Vedder.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Don't you think he does,
I
Dustin,
like
a little bit?
that.
I can see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna hang on.
I'll get you I'll get you a shaggy, dirty wig. Here,
Yeah, yeah.
there's got to be
And
one
then
around
from now
here
on, when I
somewhere.
go
Yeah.
places, I'm gonna be like, no,
I'm
no,
Eddie.
it's fine. I'll pay for it. I'm not Eddie Vedder.
I wish I could look like Eddie Vedder.
So do I.
Oh,
No, I wish I could.
Oh.
He's beautiful.
Yeah, she wishes you look like Eddie.
And he
Vedder.
has a
I can actually. It just takes little few tricks with the makeup. Yeah, I can definitely.
Can you sing like him too?
Not today.
Can you see Tony Green
Maybe.
fronting a Pearl Jam cover
Oh
band?
my God!
Great.
That would be amazing.
Pearl
That'd be
Green.
great.
One
Yeah.
night
Pearl
only.
Green. Hello.
It'd be
I'm Eddie
Mother
Vedder.
of Pearl Jam, you know.
Mother of Pearl Jam. I love that.
I would just like to get sung like "To Sleep" by Eddie Vedder. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
You see, I'm tired, Eddie. Will you sing to me?
You know, there's a lot of backlash on Pearl Jam these days.
Why? What are they?
When we were in
Why?
school,
Have they been canceled?
they
They
were
were
a
the
big thing.
best of the best.
They were the best.
next
of
to
best.
Nirvana, but yeah,
Yeah.
number 2.
Don't tell
But
me they've
now,
been canceled.
a lot of people are like, "You liked Pearl Jam? Ugh,
Really?
Well, you know, I'll be
Yeah.
real about Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam,
Uh-oh.
they were great. They were great, but they accidentally started a whole wave of really terrible stuff after. You were like, they're the ones who accidentally created
Seven Mary
Nickelback
Three,
and,
Creed
you know,
and all that.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I heard the other day
I don't
that,
agree with that. Dustin and I don't agree with that. And we're older than you.
and I'm not trying to come for Pearl Jam. I love them.
I
They're
kind of
always
agree.
my team, but they definitely
Just because
they invented that, which I heard this is the type of singing is called yarling.
the Superman song.
Yeah.
It's called
But that-
yarling.
I mean,
mumble lyrics, I'd say, yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
a
They
mumbling lyrics. but-
popularized it. Not that they did it wrong. They did a great job. But these other guys picked it up and did a worse job. And then
But they're
you know.
also one of the only grunge bands, the original ones, that have managed to have a long-standing career and still make great
Yeah,
music.
for
That's
sure.
I
true.
personally
That
don't
is a-
still listen to their new stuff,
That's
but
a great point.
they still pack in the
Yeah, they do.
stadiums. I mean,
Well, if you think
sure.
about it, of the big 4 grunge bands, they
Mhm.
all have members dead.
dead. Yeah.
That's true.
Well, they don't have
Long
the original
live
drummer,
Eddie
so
Vedder.
they're not originals. They're still,
Well, the Seattle movement
Right.
grunge bands, yeah.
but they're not the original guys that started Pearl Jam, though. They got a different drummer,
Well,
Really?
yeah.
so that's. But has the original drummer died?
No,
Didn't he just
No.
go play for?
But
was it Soundgarden?
I
or
think they're
something, or
all
vice
still
versa?
alive.
Soundgarden.
Like-
oh Lord.
like
Pearl Jam's
Aerosmith?
all alive, but
Isn't
Nirvana,
Aerosmith's
Kurt's
all alive,
dead.
right?
Soundgarden,
Right.
Chris is dead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then Alice in Chains, Lane's dead. Those were the big 4 that came out of Seattle at
And
that time.
Candlebox,
Yeah.
unfortunately, is not dead.
Yeah, how does Candlebox live through all this? And Seven Mary 3 and
Yeah.
Puddle of Mud and all that crap.
Oh my gosh, this is definitely out of my realm.
Yeah.
This is big 4 of the grunge bands. I am the diversity pick here on the panel tonight. So this has nothing to do with me.
What's what's your favorite
I
grunge
know.
band?
I don't
I love that. Actually, I love that Tony laughed at Soundgarden because he thought it was Savage Garden.
That's super grunge right there.
Savage Soundgarden.
I really did though.
That'd be a cool
I already
cover
knew
band.
it. Yeah.
Can I
already knew it.
challenge you the first karaoke? Will you do a legit grunge song?
I should
You have
do
plenty
one.
of time to research.
You got to do
it.
Pearl
Okay.
Jam.
Okay.
I called you out on it, so you got to do Pearl Jam.
I do like this thing. Back at the Boiled Owl, when karaoke comes back, Mother
Don't
of Pearl
call
Jam.
Mother
is
of
coming
Pearl Jam.
to the stage. I
That's
love that.
amazing.
Mother
Can I
of Pearl
pick
Jam.
the song?
Yeah, you pick.
I wanna be
You
there.
let me know, 'cause
All right.
I wanna be
Do Yellow Ledbetter, because no one knows the words to that song anyway.
Oh, good. Yeah. It's such a beautiful song, but no one knows the words.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you can
Can
just
you
say
sing
whatever
in
you
that,
want.
in that voice? Can you do that? Can you do it? Just give us a little.
That's
You're there.
not bad.
works.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Just every once in a while say, I don't know if it's a box or a band.
Yes,
Yeah.
that works.
I like the idea of having a cover band too, a Savage Garden or Soundgarden cover band. The Savage Soundgarden. That'd be
Oh,
that'd be a
yeah.
cool cover band to go see.
So you're
Oh
seeing
my
Savage
gosh.
Garden songs in the style of
Of-
Soundgarden?
or vice versa. Or vice versa.
Or
They flip
Soundgarden
it.
song,
Yeah,
flip it,
exactly.
Savage Garden
Yeah.
vibe, yeah.
The
Some
first
Jesus
set,
Christ pose, all chilled out.
the first set is one way, and then they take a break, come back, and do it the other way.
It's a really good idea.
So the whole audience is.
I don't know if it's a
Entertainment.
really good idea or not.
think it's
Let's
an
tap
amazing
the brakes on this.
I would go to this. I'm paying for this.
I would too, especially on shrooms.
Yeah.
But how many
There you
dollars
go.
would you pay? Like
Oh,
$10?
wait. Before you took.
I'd pay $6.
No dollars.
Is
No
there a
problem.
drink minimum?
Yeah, is there a drink minimum?
Seriously.
I think we're thinking of Tiki or what's the Tarantula, right?
Yeah.
I think
Right.
we're thinking of promotional events. for
Cover
your
bands
bar.
of.
Yeah.
That would fit right in.
Oh my
It would work.
gosh.
If you did it with a ukulele.
Ooh, that'd be good too.
Yeah.
Savage Soundgarden with a ukulele.
There it
I
is.
have seen Black
Drinks.
Hole Sun done with a ukulele.
Really?
So we're getting there.
Half price zombies. If
Well,
you do a white zombie song mixed with
Ukulele?
the zombies.
Yeah.
The
Any
zombies.
oh,
zombie.
these
Zombies.
zombies.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Mix it all up.
The zombies.
Rob
Yeah.
these zombies.
Rob
Then you get a half price zombie.
whites,
Okay.
all the zombies.
All right.
This is
I
good.
like that.
Brainstorming in here.
Mhm.
We are.
This is what this show's for: is to make
A
productive
huge
things
think
for-
tank of terrible ideas that will never come to fruition. Ever.
like my COVID, the cure, which I haven't heard anything about the skunk spray.
Yeah, no one's tested skunk spray to see if it
Nope.
would kill off COVID.
Nope. Has anyone put that under the microscope to see if it will kill it?
That's your
I have not
suggestion?
seen it.
I mean, I don't like stinky things, so I don't know why something living and like spreading around would want to be around stinky things. So if you just inject skunk spray, who knows? It might work.
So you're saying because you don't like it,
Then
it
other-
might cure corona.
It might cure corona. Yeah.
But I thought
That's it.
skunk spray is vinegar and tomato juice.
Well, you don't spray it; you inject it, so the cells inside your body can smell it.
Oh,
Yes.
And then the
Okay.
corona will eventually will be like, "Oh, we're out of here, man. We got to get out.
We want nothing to do
We
with
don't
this.
want anything to do with this host."
Oh,
And then
okay,
it-
so
and then
you're
it bounces.
You're saying that corona has noses.
It was better than some of the stuff that Mike Pence was saying for a while.
That's true.
His
Yeah,
dumb
that's
ass.
true, yeah.
So I was like, if they're
That's
just
true.
throwing anything, spitballing anything at the, then skunk spray could work. Just inject it.
I have an idea you can test this
I
on you. You can be our guinea
Mhm.
pig.
I
Yeah, we
nominate
can give it a
Autumn.
shot.
okay.
Just don't bathe
I'll
for a
try it.
while.
Uh-huh.
Run around, start smelling like an onion and see if it works.
Well, I test that every
You're
week.
pretty there, so.
Yeah.
It would work because positive people wouldn't come around him.
Ooh, yeah,
He
true.
smells bad enough.
Well, maybe that's the same way the
Oh,
skunk
that's
spray works,
pretty
right?
good.
See, maybe we're onto
Yeah.
something now.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
maybe you
Yeah,
should
keep 'em
spray
away.
it and not inject it.
spray.
Probably the
We are
safer way to
saying
start off.
spray, like, I mean,
Spray.
spray. Skunk spray injections is what we were
Could
speaking
be-
about. But, like, if we don't take away the spray, and then it's just a skunk injection.
It is a skunk
you're just
injection,
gonna
but
inject
if we
it.
go her route, but Autumn's route actually makes more sense. You're going to stop the spread if you just spray yourself with actual spray because no one's going to want to be around you if you test positive, right?
Yeah, I mean there are a
So it
lot of
kinda makes
options. You
sense.
could like roll in dog shit as well. Like there's a lot of routes we could go.
That's a
to
good idea.
Keep people away.
You think Dr. Fauci's thought of this?
You could live in a trash dump.
Well, yeah, I've done it before. So,
I mean,
well, I've had relations
well,
with
we
one.
don't want to talk about that. We're trying to have a better image now, Matt.
Oh.
Yeah, that was old Matt. That's unwoke Matt.
Speaking of images, you've all got a chance to check this
Oh,
fine
Mhm.
publication out.
Mhm.
Oh, Lord.
I have some hot topics on this year's.
You
podcast.
do?
Yeah.
Well, first off, let's start with Autumn, Best Bar Bar.
Best bar bar.
By Reader's
Yeah.
Choice, Best Bar Bar.
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 And then for the, 48th year in a row, Tony Green as favorite local celebrity.
This is my first year as a Readers and Critics' Choice.
Yeah, both. Then last
It's
year
so
you were
funny.
critics.
I don't know. I can't remember. I was one or the other each year.
Yeah.
The past
Maybe you're
2
readers last year and the year before you were
Yeah,
critics.
something like that.
Yeah.
So silly.
It'd be difficult. It'd be difficult to keep up with all the
Congratulations,
awards. They're just
regardless.
rolling in,
Yeah.
They're just rolling in.
And then Matt,
Yes.
congratulations on being the best podcast.
Oh, thank you. Congratulations to you.
Oh,
That's
my
Critics'
great, you
Choice.
guys.
Yeah, they did. And you were the only choice, right?
I didn't
Probably.
see
It
it.
was
Well, there
It's the only way we would have done it.
No.
We had to pay a lot of money for this. We share the page with Tony over
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Tony's over here.
Nice.
And
That's
we're up
good.
here just hanging out.
Wow,
like,
look
what's
at
up?
Hey, you guys got
That's
pictures.
great.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
Oh,
show the
yeah.
picture
That's
to the
killer.
stream.
Great
Here's
job.
Stream.
I
There's
like
the
that.
picture.
Is this the
Pick the
first
social
podcast you've done
distance.
since you won it?
Yes. 'cause it
Oh,
came
really?
out- it came out last week.
Wow, that's great.
Or it came out on Wednesday.
Best
so we
stuff.
docked on last
So we're
Tuesday.
all winners at this table,
Well, not
except
me.
one person.
And then let me look up artist.
Actually,
Meow,
it's not me. But the woman who won, Hillary, is fantastic.
Love
Except
Hillary.
The only problem with Hillary is that her work is so good, except for the fact that she got voted best artist in Fort Worth, but she moved to Paris
She
3
moved
years
to
ago.
Paris.
So she doesn't even live here,
Yeah,
But, yeah.
she is.
But
she
she's
is
a great artist. She's a good friend of mine and stuff. But just the weekly, just they get a little lazy. They get a little lazy. I love you
it
guys. Hey,
happens.
Weekly, if you hear me, you guys,
They get low energy.
you guys are doing a
Very,
really good
very
job.
low
Yeah,
It happens,
yeah.
but you've
They're doing
won
their best
Best
right
Oh
now.
yeah,
Artist.
they,
It's
no,
been rough.
they've been great. They've
It's been
always,
I
they're
can't imagine.
How many
it's been a
covers have you had?
cakewalk.
Oh,
like
Oh,
7, 8, 9.
I can't even
I've
count
only had
them.
one. I've only had one. I've only had one.
He
But,
was
yeah.
so excited to get it too. So don't
I
act
know.
crazy.
I know.
Don't act crazy. Oh, Dustin, can I mention we also won Best Bartender with Wayne Floyd?
Oh, yeah, you
my
did.
God.
That's right.
Yeah, Wayne.
After only being open for 10 days, he won Best Bartender for
Shout out.
Tarantula Tiki Lounge. That's probably a new record.
He obviously got
Um,
someone at the
yeah,
weekly
that's
drunk
great.
one
He
night.
obviously
yeah.
made them some good cocktails. He also works at Mass, but
We need to-
shout out to Wayne Floyd for
Yeah,
getting
Wayne.
those
We
What's
need
awards.
up,
to-
Wayne?
We need to talk to
Yeah.
him and see how much he
Yeah,
paid
you
versus
did.
how much we paid.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
this
He paid
award.
in painkillers, and that's all there is to it.
Wacky Wild Wayne.
Opiates?
says,
Yeah,
yes.
weird and
No.
wacky and Wednesday.
That painkiller's
Yeah,
no joke. I
It's
had
no
one
joke.
that first
Yeah,
night.
he-
It was
I-
like,
he
oh my
drunk
god.
texted
So
me.
good.
He
So
drunk
good.
texted me
So
that
good.
night.
He did.
I'm trying to have a romantic evening, and all of a sudden I get blown up about.
I was fuck. We gotta get on the show.
Was,
This
that might
place
have been
is
the night.
great. This
Was that
place
the
is
night I
great.
hung out with you? Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
I got like
Oh,
10
that's a good
pictures.
impression. Oh my
We're gonna
God.
take a bunch of these and get some strippers and stuff and
I don't-
drive around
I don't
in
think
school zones.
And I'm like,
What?
Oh my gosh.
Should we take it off the menu?
Oh,
That's
man.
what it causes.
I don't think that's exactly how it went down, but I like that.
That's our transition.
Reenactment.
You know what? That's our transition to us talking about this new place that I haven't been to yet. I was out of town
What?
when y'all did that, so I definitely want to
Oh,
take
it's
by
so
there.
good.
For the 10 days? You missed
Yeah,
it.
I've been out of town for
The
10
10 days
yeah.
and now
Yeah.
the 12 days. So
Yeah.
we've been open like 22 days. total.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you had a soft
Wow.
opening and stuff for a
Mhm.
while, and then okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
Well,
So what's the concept here?
So it's a tiki bar. We took some elements of classic tiki bars and then combined it with our own, weird Fort Worth kind of vibe. So it's very unique, and we tried to be super creative with bringing in local artists. And half of the menu is our own original drinks, and you really have to see it to get it. It's pretty crazy in there.
It's
Are there
great.
spiders?
It's really good.
Of course, many
Yeah.
spiders.
Yeah.
It's
called Tarantula.
Skulls, beautiful lighting, great music,
Yeah.
great cocktails.
Yeah, it's. I live literally down the street, and I think that of the 22 days I've been there, 20 of them. I don't
Jay-
know. Yeah.
Jay's been there more than I have.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
even
love-
kidding.
So
Wow.
Jay's
I
an
love
honorary
this place.
manager.
It's
I-
amazing.
He's
Yeah.
the MVP of the bar. So
He
far,
is.
for
Yeah,
sure.
Yes, and
yeah.
we appreciate
No, I
that.
absolutely love this place. It's so great. The drinks are incredible. The feeling is good. It's awesome. And two, it's also because it's kind of like this unique style, like drink place to get a drink and place to go that like all my friends are there and they're kind of reinvigorated. It's not like we're on the same bar spaces in the same locations. And so it's like a nice little, even if you get one or two drinks, it's really cute. Literally the reason why me and Tony are on the show is because we saw Dustin over there. Like
We
week
were
ago.
all there.
We were all there.
First night.
That was a night.
Yeah.
That was
just
a
got
night.
hammered.
Yeah.
That was a
It
night.
was a great time. Yeah.
I don't remember it, but that was a night.
Yeah, it's great.
Thank you, Jay.
And
Love
do they? So are they going to pay for your rehab?
Yeah, I hope so because these zombies are gonna destroy. I tried to do a job there today, and I got a quick zombie on the to go, and I was done. I couldn't. I had to leave. Yeah, I was like, let me grab
little
it.
zombie. Just pop
Yeah.
in for a zombie.
It's not a Starbucks.
Thank you,
It's
Mr.
not a Topo
Yeah.
Chico.
I'm gonna pop in and get a zombie real quick.
Spice
Yeah.
latte.
I'll be there in a
Pumpkin
second. Let me get a
spice
quick.
zombie.
Yeah. Let me get a quick zombie. Yeah. I do love.
Oh my God.
I gotta say, I love that. I love it because I heard Abbott's like, we're not taking back this to go thing. He's gonna leave. He's gonna leave
love
the
it.
to go energy in the
to-go
bar
zombies.
community.
Oh, it's
That's like
it's
the,
perfect.
That's the only
It's permanent.
Zombies to go.
Oh.
Well, as far as we know.
Theoretically,
For
right
now.
now, it's
Right.
permanent. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he's
that's
gonna,
actually
that's
one of the
great.
cool, lenient things they've done, and that's the
Yes,
only
yeah.
thing as far as I can tell. But people are all about to-go drinks. And
it's great.
So before the reopen, what was that? A week.
this
in a few days.
reopen happened on Friday.
The second reopen.
The second
early,
reopen.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You were doing to-go drinks with
We did a
platters
few,
and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
we did a few weeks of to-go serving food, and people were really supportive and bought a lot of to-go, ordered a lot of to-go, but it just was a lot of work for a limited, amount of sales.
Gotcha.
Just the nature of it. So,
Everything's made from scratch, right?
Yeah.
It's all hardcore
We do our
scratch.
syrups in house, our juices in house. It's a very homemade kind of place.
And everything I had that night, which was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 things, which was stupid.
Yeah.
I just thought I could sit here and be like, yeah, I can drink a bunch of these. Yeah,
You can
I'll
tell.
do a full flight taste test here.
I
And
asked
was
you.
like,
I
whoa.
believe I
hold
said,
on.
"Are you Ubering?"
I said, no.
So
I sat out in my car for a while doing things on
Praying.
my phone and praying.
praying, trying not to
High-fiving the sky
make the
through my
world stop
sunroof.
spinning.
And, yeah.
So explain to everyone that's listening or is gonna listen what's in a zombie, so they can come
Oh,
get one.
no. I'm not quoting a recipe right now because that is the most complicated one.
Oh,
All I'm
really?
going to tell you is that it has 3 different kinds of rum. some
3.
ho-
3?
3.
Yes.
Rum makes me black
One of
out.
them is overproof. And it has some fresh squeezed juices from some fresh made syrups, some bitters. And other than that, it's a secret.
There you go.
Yep.
That's how you keep it down, locked down.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? That place that I said that it looked like you were at down in New Orleans, the Ala Capri or whatever, that has the grenades. You have to pay to get their recipe.
I wouldn't want their recipe. That's all
What?
just common touristy stuff, though.
I have no idea what's in it. I don't think anyone does, do they?
I don't know.
Just a bunch of sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sugar and 7 alcohols, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
maybe. I don't
So
know.
the name Tarantula, what's behind that? Is it because of the train? Or
No.
it has nothing to do with that? And there's not a lot of spiders in there.
There are spiders. I didn't want to do too many spiders because so many people are apparently really afraid of being around. Okay.
Even a fake spider? You can't do a fake spider?
Spiders and
I'm not a
snakes.
bi- I'm not a
People
big-
really freak out.
Yeah.
Snakes too.
Yep.
Interesting.
And wasp.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
The band?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, them too.
I'm a fan of We Are Satan's People.
Oh, okay.
So, did you guys ever see the Brady Bunch episode where they go to Hawaii
Mm-hmm.
and Peter finds a tiki totem and it's cursed,
Yes.
and he
Oh, the
wakes
cave.
up
Yeah.
with a tarantula crawling up his torso onto his shoulder.
There
And
we go.
I've always been obsessed with that episode, and that's where it comes from.
That's a great,
So do not
great
ever
reason
say
to love
that.
your bar.
Okay, so
Right?
here's the
Great
deal.
reason.
It's an Easter egg. Don't ever say that story again.
I've already
Yeah.
said
On-
it so many times,
No,
and
you
I
can do it to
I
peop-
agree it should have been kept maybe a secret.
But,
But,
it's cool now, so just now we put the lid on it, and
Right.
the only
Are
way
we
you can find out
cutting
is
it
listen
out
to
of the podcast.
No, because that's going to be the Easter egg. Episode 389, if you want to find out
You just
what,
had an Easter
I
egg.
like
what
that.
the tarantula
I
was,
like that.
Yeah.
why we named it that.
That will be my go-to answer now.
There you go.
Because people ask me every day, and
Yeah.
I'll either say I don't know if I don't have the time to describe it, or I can say listen to this.
There you
Show 389.
389.
Can we do this for the boiled owl too? Because I'm so
Absolutely.
sick of answering where did that
Where
name
did the
come
name
from.
of the boiled owl?
It's
I'm
a
not
soup.
telling.
It's a
It's
soup.
a secret.
It's a soup address or a soup recipe that went wrong.
That's it.
Are you
right
guys
there.
related?
Who?
No.
Everyone
Why? Do we
else
look like
You
it?
have the same eyes.
Yeah. Everybody. Okay. Yeah. My family thought.
Bloodshot?
My
'cause we're
family.
both on drugs.
Bloodshot. You
Yeah.
have the same glassy eyes with small pupils. What's going on?
We're both druggies.
My immediate family knew for years that I never had a brother, but then we had a big party out at my grandparents, and they thought suddenly I had a brother. It was
So
very
you guys
weird.
hear that?
Oh,
Really?
yeah. we heard
Okay,
that all the time,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Very, very strange.
Yeah.
Me
weird
and Tony
when-
get that a lot.
It's weird when our
Yeah,
wives
yeah.
think.
Fancy,
It's
When
weird
your wife.
when our wives think we're the same person.
It's the
That's
swap
always
thing.
weird. It's like, whoa.
Weird.
Yeah.
So, has it been fun trying to get this going in COVID times?
No.
I was like, you better tell him the real answer.
I'm gonna
girl.
tell the
Yeah.
truth.
How stressed out have you been?
So stressed out. So stressed out. During, I don't even count the first 10 days of Tarantula because it was just like a blur that kind of didn't really happen. So after we shut down the first time, we spent as much time as we could just perfecting everything so we would be ready to go. But eventually you run out of work when you're sitting at home and you have, 4 months to plan it. So we all went from kind of laying around waiting to everyone's doing doubles, everyone's running back and forth between the 2 bars, trying to make it happen. And it just, the past 10 days have been probably the hardest I worked in a really long time. all my bartenders included, all of my staff included. It's stressful. It's starting to even out to where we're finding our groove, but the first few days were really intense because it wasn't just tarantula, it was the owl too. But it's all worth it. It's worth it just to start to get back to some kind of normalcy and be working again. I'll never take that for granted again. Like just having a job, providing a job for other people, making money, seeing the public. I'm so glad to be back.
I think you guys did a really good job of not being like first in the line, not trying to be like hungry, to be smart, to be safe, to open the right way. Like your openings have all seemed really well done. You know, like there's a lot of like strictness on safety, which is really good. Also simultaneously bringing back everything that because we were all waiting for the bar. Like, you know, Tarantula is our new place. Both Owls our old place. But we were all waiting for them to come back. But you didn't do it right off the line. You know, you did it smart. That was great. I mean,
Thank you.
I think everything looks really, from my outside perspective, has looked great.
Thank
you.
you.
Know, it's looked really well managed and thought out. You know, which
Thank
is
you.
not what a lot of other places
I know.
have done. You know, so
To be honest, it just scared me so much to rush back into it before making a conscious decision that it was okay to do it. And then once we did decide that, I wanted to make sure we were as safe as we possibly could be. And we're still enforcing that day by day. So I appreciate when people notice.
yeah,
so I
it's
really,
great.
Yeah,
I feel
appreciate
comfortable
that.
going there, and I feel comfortable telling people I'm going to go
Mhm.
there. You know, it's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I fell in love walking in there the first time. I was like, oh my God, this is great. And then sitting down in the cool little booth and
Mhm.
having some drinks, I was like, oh my God, this will be a stop anytime I'm coming in.
Is it
to
south
town to
side?
do
It's on
stuff.
south side, right?
Yeah, down on
Right.
South Main, right next to Chance's shop.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Chance's
next
shop.
door neighbors. Love them.
Yes,
Love Morgan Mercantile. Shout out to Kayla and Chance.
That whole block is great now.
It's
like
great.
It's really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. I lived over there before, and now I live over there again, and it's an entirely different world.
Mm-hmm.
But it's great. I love it. It's awesome.
It's a good place to live.
So here's an interesting little segue I'm going to throw out there that's going to be a little bumpy, but
Sex.
what? No, the logo was designed
Aw.
by
Ray Liberio
Oh.
and Calvin. Oh shit! What's Calvin's last name?
Hobbs.
Yeah, we'll go with Hobbs.
Let's go with let's go with Pussy House Propaganda.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Those guys, and I apologize to
I have one
Calvin,
of
but
those
I know
shirts.
Ray so much. You know, I deal with Ray because we've been friends a long time. But those two guys are so talented. They did our logo for the Boiled Owl like 10 years ago, and they did Tarantula. And I would never go to anyone else for any kind of artwork. They're so on point with their. And Ray's a big tiki head too.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
he was like, "Let me do this. Let me do this."
He has one in his house, right?
He has a
does?
tiki bar in his house.
his
Yeah,
house.
for
What?
sure.
Ray does?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
he is a tiki head.
All right.
Wow.
So we got a someone in the chat room that wants to ask Autumn a question, and he asked. RoboTuner asked, "Are you starting to book bands?"
Where would you put a band in
No,
I
we
don't
just
know.
No way.
I've never been there.
Yeah, there's not even a space for
there.
it.
Sorry,
That's
RoboTuner.
what
There's
she
not even a
Sorry,
space there.
sorry. Yeah, there's no.
So get your
real-
shit band out of here.
Aw.
there? I did want to ask you,
Just kidding.
is there a deck out back?
Yes, we just opened our patio
Okay.
this time around.
I didn't go out there, so I didn't know.
It's
really
small,
cute.
but it's cute. You can
really
bring your
cute.
dogs out there.
You can smoke out there?
So
It's pretty small.
official
that.
answer is no.
Okay.
Because
Depends
I
on
would.
what you're smoking.
The thing is, like, we share a lot of space with other businesses, so I would like to keep it non-smoking. Probably some cigarettes are happening back there, so we'll see how it goes.
I just
Not
didn't know
gonna
if you
lie.
had a smoking space or if you had to go out front.
It's out front.
On the street.
Yeah,
Okay.
But now
officially.
it's to go, so you take it with you. You know, I guess
Your drink and your
theoretically, right? You can take your drink outside, smoke on the
So
street.
you
know?
hold on, let me get this straight. Hold on, because this is blowing my mind. We can take single drinks to go now,
Yeah.
Yes.
and it's
You
no
can.
problem.
So they do have to be sealed.
Okay.
They do have to have like the ice is separate, the garnish is separate, the straw is separate. So in theory, you put it in your trunk.
Okay.
Seriously, this is the rule. You either put
Well,
it
some
in your
dumbass
trunk or
cop
you
will
put-
bust someone because of
No,
this
they
at
will.
some point.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
they
they're
will.
gonna use this as a
Yeah.
What if you're walking though?
But you know, actually, so
Because
You're
there's
not
no
driving.
th-
It's
there's
it's
no
about
open
dri-
container.
No,
law.
it's about driving.
Do you have to
They
buy-
don't-
it's about driving.
You can
Yeah.
walk with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
You
you
can't
can
walk
walk
with
with
it.
it.
Can
So
I
as
sh-
long as I say I'm
do you have to-
walking, I can get a cup to go.
Yeah.
You can get
ready
a
to
cup.
go?
So I can't. No, I can't sell it to you like that.
Okay.
It has to be
mixed.
sealed up.
Yeah, sealed
Okay.
up.
But you can mix it as soon as you get out the door. I did it the other day, and
Which
I know.
day was this you were there?
But also too, another crazy thing about Fort Worth is that Fort Worth
Name any day of the
specifically-
last week.
Yeah, pick a day. Yeah,
It was from another bar.
No, but it's weird about Fort Worth, and I don't know if it's a Texas-wide thing or if it's just a Fort Worth City thing, but in the city of Fort Worth, in any cultural district, you can drink on the streets, and
That's
the South Side just became a cultural district like a week and a half. ago.
Actually,
good
So
designated.
you
Yeah,
can
that's true.
drink on the streets in South Side. now.
according to Brian Wilson, the Law Hawk, it's all of Tarrant County.
Right? Yeah. Well, Brian,
You can
well,
go
he knows.
anywhere.
I
You can
love
open
Brian.
container drink
Yes.
all over Tarrant County.
It might be true.
I've
Might be
heard
true.
Why
this.
is he-
I've
is
heard
he
this, but I've never
saying this
known.
Currently, is it Brian on there?
No one.
say that?
Honestly, we only have like 3 listeners that actually
Oh,
watch
wow.
the show.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Oh, good. That's good.
there's like 3
Okay.
people.
Well,
Actually, we
hey,
have 5 right now
how
that are
y'all
watching.
doing?
Yeah, it's 2 other people and Brian Wilson.
But Brian
Hello,
Wilson,
Brian.
I
Yeah.
guarantee I'm going to give you some business eventually.
Okay,
Yes.
Brian
Guarantee you.
Wilson.
Come on, Brian Wilson.
What I love about this whole thing is that it's kind of brought back the Capri Sun bags. So like those little bags, those bags that you can put a full cocktail in, with everything has just like resurged, and you can poke a straw through it. You can take it to your
Yeah.
house. You can sip on it, and you're like an adult, and it brings back that nostalgia. But the Capri Sun bag does so much for all of us.
Unless
I
you
think-
stab
love it.
all the way through it.
Yeah.
Do you,
Then you're screwed.
And
That's
you
the
do, yeah.
worst thing ever. Totally.
do you have a
So
lot of
true.
those popsicles that they sell now, and the like the icy sticks that they sell with alcohol in your
Oh,
fridge
yeah,
or your
those
freezer?
are-
So I love a popsicle moment.
Yeah.
I don't have many, but you know what I did have that was very flavorful. You ready? Okay, it was from Mill Ice Cream. They have a mojito popsicle.
No.
What is there alcohol in it?
No, but I would put
I'm
it
out.
into an alcoholic drink. I
Oh
would,
yeah,
like,
put it into
so-
just
yeah,
like-
put it in.
Dip it in
Oh,
there.
yeah, just dip it in
Yes,
there.
So
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Actually, at the
Yeah.
height of quarantine, one of our favorite little like get out of the because I was stuck in an apartment with my girlfriend in Arlington during most of the intensity, and so one of our things to do was just dip out and go to like 7-Eleven, get a Slurpee, and fill that thing out with liquor. Oh, so we had like
Those were great.
we had Slurpee Sundays. You know, it was good.
Slurpees and vodka are great.
God,
Yeah,
that
it was
was
it
so
was-
10th grade. That
It was.
7-Eleven on Harwood.
Yeah.
We would
Yeah.
go in
Yeah.
and just pour
Exactly.
like half rum, half pina colada Slurpee,
Oh,
and we were 16
That's
driving
everything.
around.
yeah. That's what quarantine felt like
We
to
were-
me, being 16 again. You know, it really did. It's
I don't know
weird.
about that.
I mean,
Sometimes.
at least with our version of
Because
quarantine,
he was
it
always
like-
grounded.
yeah, we were
So-
just at home and we were just figuring out
That's
new
what it
ways to
was.
drink every day,
Yeah.
and we didn't have anything else to do. It
You're
was
always
like,
staying at home
you
and
know,
jacking off. and
right?
so-
It's just a lot
It
of
was like
masturbating, a lot of
summer.
drinking.
Okay, so
Yeah,
summer
yeah.
summer as a teenager. Yeah, like how can I fill my time with debauchery?
Do you have to
Right.
buy food to get the alcohol to go in right now? Or is that
Yes.
okay? Yes.
Yes.
Got you. Okay.
Whether it's a Lunchable or no,
Chip-
we've actually partnered with some really good restaurants and chefs. So
A
there
5-cent cheese ball or cheese puff.
a $20 olive.
my God.
not to
Yes.
talk about other places.
Very
but
good olive, honey.
That's a good olive. It's stuffed with the finest gorgonzola.
I just had a Bloody Mary for the first time with a olive in it that had blue cheese. I didn't even know
Oh,
those
that's-
existed.
No, that's
What?
the best.
And
It's a
once
great
once I had it, I was like, oh,
Yeah, yeah.
That's the best.
Come on
it's,
now.
it's the best,
Yeah.
It's fabulous.
the greatest country in the world.
So don't do that because it's weird that you said that.
'Cause
and
we're
that-
watching
and
the
then
Now
there's
we're like,
the guy's sitting over my
Oh,
shoulder
yeah.
right now.
Both of them.
he's
What creeps me-
frowning and
He looks
scowling over
very
your
upset
shoulder.
currently.
Yeah.
He does not look like he's having a good day.
I hope he's getting his
Not being able to hear
stick.
anything, it doesn't look like it's going in his favor.
No,
I mean,
it
Joe looks much
doesn't.
More.
Joe looks
Just
proud.
look
Joe needs
fresh,
a.
right?
If he had a
They
small
both-
smile, he'd be doing well.
Joe's tie
you know?
looks like a prison tie.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
looks
that's a weird
confused.
tie.
So does definitely like
Ah,
Joe's tie's got a prison tie kind of thing.
I like
Uh,
that tri-handkerchief.
You know,
it looks like teeth in a South
Yes.
Park episode.
It's
Yeah.
got shark teeth.
Hey, speaking of South Park, did you guys see what Denver had in their
That
stadium?
was amazing.
I saw that.
The
that
greatest.
Was so
Wow,
That's the
what?
greatest.
What?
They
What
put the
was
whole
it?
town of South Park.
Every character.
Every
That's
character.
amazing.
Isn't that
cut out.
awesome?
You know, like
Yeah.
the Rangers do the cutout
Yeah, yeah.
characters. They
put
did that in Denver
everybody from
Stadium.
Denver's the
Everybody
most
from
doing
South
That's
Good
Park.
amazing.
cutout.
That's
I-
amazing.
It's
I want to
so
do
great.
it too.
I'm doing it.
I wanna
I'm
do
doing
it.
Do it
That's
in
the thing.
here.
If
I want to
okay.
do the. I want to do the video one too.
Yeah,
kind of, you know what I
I
mean?
do too,
wanna
that
do it
too.
in drag.
I want to
do
do
But-
the video
do
one.
it.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
Yes,
I'm gonna do it. If I win the lottery
Absolutely.
soon, I'm gonna do my character or my cutout about 2 rows, 10 seats across in every single stadium that allows it. So every time someone's watching a sporting event, there's that asshole
That's,
again.
Yeah.
There he is, right there.
One,
There's Dustin's brother again.
There's that
Dustin's
asshole.
brother.
My God.
There goes Dustin's brother.
And it
I get
would have
blamed
to
for
be-
it.
It would have to be
Yeah.
a
Son of a
terrible
bitch.
picture too, where I'm like, or something like just stupid. Where
Memorable.
yeah, where it looks like that guy's got bad breath. You can tell.
It's a good
Just
way
by
to
his
win
picture.
to spend your lottery winnings there.
Actually, like I
that.
was just
It
thinking about
wouldn't
it.
be that much though. I bet
What-
it's like what
how much
200
is
a
it?
pop or
Yeah.
something for
They're,
most of
they're
them.
$50, aren't they, out at the Ranger Stadium?
That's
Yeah,
not bad.
I think
I
the
think the
$50
NBA was
at the
200,
Ranger Stadium. Yeah, I think that's right.
Also,
I'm
could
telling
you-
we're gonna
$50?
do it.
Could you submit a funny? Because now
Should
I'm
do it.
thinking it'd be a great prank concept or an idea. It's like submit a really stupid picture of a friend of yours. You know, and that'd be a great prank.
Surely
Like, you know,
that's already
$50.
happened.
You know, I'm sure people have done that, right? Like somebody. I don't know,
Yeah,
Like
like,
a
when you
bad
passed
picture?
out, and someone's got
You
a
know, like-
dick on your
Right,
forehead.
yeah, like
with
when
a,
it
was sick in the
a
morning,
Sharpie,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be great.
That's what we do. We do all
Sharpie pics, where they're
Sharpie
passed out.
tattoos,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
like Homeboy over in Grapevine,
I'm sorry.
your rapper friend.
What?
Who
I have
is
a
that?
Wait, who's your
Who's
rapper
that?
friend from
Who's
Grapevine?
your
Let's talk
rapper
about-
friend?
The one you give me a bunch of shit for
Clarify
that we
right
didn't have on the show.
Oh, Post Malone. He doesn't
Yeah.
live there anymore, man.
I know he doesn't live
Oh,
there anymore, but he's
Post
from
Malone
there.
is your rapper friend from Grapevine?
Yeah, they're buddies. They
We're
used to
not-
do rhymes together. So do a bunch of
Sure.
Sharpie marked Post Malone
I don't think
tattoos on your
his
face.
are Sharpies there.
No, but
Yeah.
ours would, because I don't want shit on my face.
Oh yeah, who doesn't want shit on their face? I
Do you
want
know
shit
who
on my
our
face.
I guess Euless rapper friend is?
No,
Who's our Euless rapper?
Vanilla Ice went to Trinity.
Yeah.
No.
You know, I
for
went
a
over.
short time, wasn't it?
I don't
it
know.
like
Vanilla
It's
Ice
just-
went to
it's a-
Trinity High School?
I thought he went
Yeah.
to Plano.
You know when we were.
Is this a rumor that I'm spreading?
So no, he
No.
went.
I think he went to
He
Plano.
always said he went to Trinity because he wanted to say he went to a badass school that had an awesome football team and were
Ah.
world known. But he went to like Plano or something like that
Yeah, I
up
think it
north.
was Plano.
But you know, when we were in school, I went over there and shot him because he did.
Whoa, is he
a
okay?
Show
What kind of
at
gun?
Gun? No, video.
Oh,
You gotta
while we
watch
were in
it,
high
man.
school?
While
You
we're in
shot
high
Vanilla
school,
Ice?
we went over there to shoot video of him performing at Trinity
Wow.
when I was in Cable 28 class.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm sure I've heard the story,
Crazy.
but
Yeah.
I don't remember it. That's amazing.
he performed. He came out and did.
Do you
I
remember?
do-
like
yeah,
3
okay.
or 4 songs.
I saw him
it's
at
all coming back.
I saw him at WinStar a
that's
couple of
It
years
was
ago
silly.
Do you
with
remember?
with Biz Markie.
Oh yeah.
Fucking awesome too.
Do you remember
Oh.
his new metal thing? Is that still where he's at? When he switched,
I don't know.
and
Is he
redid
still
all
doing
his
that?
tracks?
I had
like
that CD. This
new metal stuff. Yeah.
You jammed it.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny. It
There you
cracked me
go.
up.
There's your first booking for Tarantula.
It's
is
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla
I'll
Ice's
consider
metal
it.
band, his
Vanilla Ice.
metalcore band.
With a ukulele,
With a
I'll
ukulele.
consider it.
Yes. Can you do all of To the Extreme front to back on a
on a
ukulele?
ukulele.
Surely.
It's got to be done, right?
Surely.
So,
I've never tried. We're done here.
let me look on YouTube.
Okay.
Someone, there's some
Someone's
kid in
done.
his closet being like, "Look at this! I found this album."
So it was called Hard to Swallow. That
Yeah.
was his new metal band, is what RoboTuner says.
Oh.
And the cover of Ice Ice Baby was actually called Too Cold on that album.
And
Was
you were
it
the one
really?
that took the
Yeah.
picture.
Oh man. Yeah.
So, good times. Good
It
Yeah.
times.
is
Yeah.
good times. It is good times.
Speaking of getting back to normal, on a Friday night, I went over to Mass to see Mean Motor Scooter, and that was very interesting how that was handled.
How did they
Whoa,
have
How
the
did
seating?
it? How'd it
Yeah,
go,
what
man?
did they do?
So 40-person cap,
Okay.
getting
That's
in
why I
there.
didn't drive up.
And everybody had to sit at a table. There was no getting up and dancing and moving around or moshing or whatever, you know. You had to sit at the table. You could go up to the bar and order drinks. Had to have a mask on anytime you left your table.
Mhm.
It was pretty interesting though, like how it was good seeing a band live again. It's been like 5
Yeah.
months, but that was pretty cool. And it was just them. They played for about an hour and then done.
So
And
how are
everybody
they
can hang out
working
and
the how are they enforcing it? Was it just the door guy walking around looking, or did they have to hire extra people, a couple extra guys to
It's
walk around?
all the normal Mass staff was there, and they
So they're
just
not
come
going-
by.
they're just
Everybody was
enforcing
cool. There
themselves.
wasn't anybody like
Yeah, because no one wants
Fuck
to.
y'all! I'm getting up, taking my mask off, and I'm gonna dance.
Well, this is just a matter of
I'm
time.
climbing on stage.
Yeah, okay, it's
Oh
all fun and
my
games, but
God.
I guarantee you that's going to happen eventually.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
No,
but
it happens.
Everybody
Yeah.
there was very
It
cool, very
happens.
respectful, and it was one of those things. Like we were all thankful that we were there seeing live music again. Like everybody in the room was like,
Did y'all
"Oh, this
say
is
a
cool."
prayer of thanks to God?
No, we didn't.
Well, you weren't that.
I was
thankful.
waiting for Sammy to lead us into it, and he didn't. So he just started singing. I was like, okay, cool. There we go.
How,
But
was
it was
just
neat.
them?
It was interesting.
Were they the only ones that
Just
played?
them. And I guess that's how Mask's going to do it. It's either going to be one
One
or two
band?
bands a night. That's it. It's not going to be like a full night of bands.
Or
and-
you could have
crazy.
like my bands my whole life that I've been in and just have 4 bands that only turn out 10 people.
Oh yeah, that's better.
So,
yeah,
That's
We
better.
did it that way.
Mhm.
But
You'll never go over
Seems
capacity.
nice.
Is
Y'all
what you're
don't want
saying.
that one. Yeah, you
Yes,
turn
there's
it
no-
on there. Yeah.
You
Here-
could book my band, and
got
we're
'em.
going to be safe.
Yeah, we're only gonna.
Very safe. There'll be a
Here's
lot
the
of social
secret.
distancing.
if
Oh
you want
my
to
gosh.
say, if you want to rack up in your little
Yeah.
your little notches of sold out shows,
Yeah, there you
now's the
go.
time to
Yeah.
do it.
Right.
So,
yeah.
You'll be okay. Everyone will wear a mask and they'll wear earplugs too, and ear muffs, and put their head.
Oh,
they
my
won't
goodness.
listen. They'll do whatever they can to not listen.
Yeah,
if
that's
you
good.
have
I
my
like
band
it. I
play
like-
there.
Yeah, no concerns. No one's coming.
No,
What's your
yeah, sorry.
band?
Right now,
I don't know.
I'm
Who are you talking
unemployed.
about?
Unemployed. All the bands I've ever
Matt
been
and
in.
himself.
List them, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I Was Once Eaten, Steadfast, Stroll, Headliners. I've been
Drag
in
the
a few.
Ocean.
Drag the Ocean.
I know all
So I've had a
those
few.
bands.
No one.
I'm
in here
into
knows
all of
any
those
it.
bands.
Yeah.
I
That's
have
awesome.
All of
Yeah.
All those
So
records.
good.
That's
all
cool.
those records.
I have all those shirts. Yeah.
I was in those bands. Those are my shirts.
Yeah.
Speaking of shirts,
He will sign your shirt.
we have shirts that we're trying to dump off.
You have shirts? You guys made shirts?
We have a JJTM shirt, yeah.
Maybe I need one.
I want to buy
Oh,
one.
you do one.
I want one too.
I'll get a shirt.
Yeah, we'll give
you all
I'll
some
get a
shirts,
little
but-
shirt, yeah.
We also want to make it available to everyone else that's listening in the chat room, which is RoboTuner.
We need to do a.
Yeah,
We
you
need
can
to
have
do
one.
a.
Robo Tuner.
Hold on, before you start going nuts here, we need to do an inventory,
Straight 56.
and we
dude.
gave RoboTuner one already. So we
Oh,
need
before
to,
we start just handing them out?
yeah, we need to do an
I want 'em
inventory
out
and
of
see
our
how many
hair.
we have. Yeah,
So, because I got ideas for the next one.
we got to do a count, and the screen's still set for that one because I talked to James about it, and he's ready for another one, and he's doing masks.
And are these available on our website yet, or the people just got to email us
I
for it?
forgot. I haven't done any web work.
Son of
I got shit to do.
Oh my god.
Listen.
Wow.
Worst marketers
Behind
ever.
the
Are we?
scenes.
Here's the segue. All right, jump.
Jump.
I've got something I've been focusing on that I've got to take care of tomorrow night.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm shooting the Methinks. They're doing a live stream this weekend. For Sunday, they're going to do ACL, a live stream for ACL
What?
down in
That's
Austin.
so cool.
That's cool.
Well, it's not the ACL you're thinking of.
Oh.
It's the
Not-
Austin Corn Lovers Association, not the Austin City Limits.
Are they doing
I was
it-
thinking
are
of
they
the
shooting
muscle
it
in your ankle.
at Cosmic?
Actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to shoot it tomorrow night because it's going to be a pseudo live stream. But it's going to be Sunday around 2:45.
That's cool.
Cool.
2:30,
That sounds
2:45.
cool. Yeah, yeah.
The ACL festival's really cool. There's a bunch of bands in there, like the Beaumonts.
Austin
and all
Corn
them.
Links.
They all
Austin
love corn.
Corn lovers.
Corn
They
lover.
actually.
Yeah.
Is that a?
Okay.
Is that
This
supposed to be the
reminds me of Ian.
AKL?
I've never
Tony
heard of it.
Baloney.
Close, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be cool. So if you've missed the Methinks and what they've done, you can catch them this Sunday through a live stream.
Cool.
Very cool.
Wow.
So-
Okay.
I like that.
We're gonna shoot it and take care of it tomorrow, and it'll be fun.
Methinks.
That's really cool. Yeah,
Very cool.
yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Jay Smith's in the chat running it.
Oh.
She's saying Tony Green is my spirit animal. She says you're her spirit
Yes.
animal.
By the way, Tony's fame has been just tripling recently. You know, he's through the roof right
Quadrupling.
now.
Tony-
I
Oh, Lord.
know, yeah, Tony. I
Yeah.
can't believe him in the
I don't want to
room,
call
same
Jennifer
room.
out, but I think the other night she was saying she
Who?
needs to meet you.
Who? What you say?
So because she feels like she would be your best
Who
friend.
is she?
Jennifer Smith.
It's one of your fans.
Oh, okay. No, I loved her. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
She also says you need to come out to Fossil Rim.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really? What are we gonna do out there? Is that where you feed the animals?
You want to touch a rhino?
Gonna eat some acid.
Oh
Well,
my
what
god.
we're
yeah.
gonna
That
do.
place is amazing.
You want
It
to ride
is
a
awesome.
giraffe
yeah,
around?
Yeah, it's
It is
great.
very awesome.
I would go. I have met a lot of animals recently. Did y'all see the zoo? Did y'all see the zoo segment yet?
I've seen the zoo.
So
before.
you've seen Tiger King, right?
I
It's
did.
a lot like
I-
that. Just kidding, Fossil Room. I'm joking.
Yes,
That's
no,
a joke.
I love a Tiger King moment, of course. You know what? Carol Baskin, she killed that man. Now she's on dancing
totally
with
did.
the Stars. She's dancing with the
debate.
stars. You know she did.
Now, do you watch
No,
Dancing with
she
the
did.
Stars?
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait,
I'm-
Carol Baskin's on Dancing with the Stars?
She's
Oh, there's
on
more.
this
No.
season
family.
of Dancing with the Stars.
Did you
No,
did
check
you
this out.
watch her
Yes.
the first episode with her on
No,
it?
I
Okay,
can't.
so before she I think it was before she danced. It may have been after.
Or during the episode.
It was during the episode. It was right around when she danced.
Yeah.
The family of her ex-husband bought a commercial
No.
No.
to say
No.
Shut your mouth.
And
we
it
need
aired.
information on what happened to our dad. He has like 3 daughters, and it was all the daughters going, "We want information." And the lawyer came up at the end and was like, "Yeah, if you have information, here's the number to call."
Wow.
And it was either played right before she
Fantastic.
danced or right after she danced.
Fantastic.
Oh.
When they went to commercial.
That is fantastic.
That's
We
very
all
shame.
know he's tiger poop.
Yeah.
That's what he is. Right
Yeah,
now.
you're not
I'm
gonna-
sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and it sucks, but he gone.
yeah.
So you could go out there and ride a giraffe bare-chested like Putin.
Yes.
Be all like majestic and be like,
Yes.
"Look at me, you're on a horse.
like
I'm
it,
on a
but-
giraffe."
By the way, I like the way that you say Putin.
I love-
Putin.
Love the Putin reference.
You know,
Putin.
it's not Putin, it's
Very
Putin. over
Putin.
there at the JJTM.
Yes.
Putin.
We
I
don't
like
call him
how
Putin.
you want him to ride a giraffe
Putin.
instead of a horse.
I know.
Yeah,
like Putin did.
And if
Tony
you're
is quite tall.
and if you're super badass, you hop on that rhino and be like,
Okay.
"Look at me."
Right,
No,
that's
Tony,
a-
don't jump on the rhino.
Well,
You
I'll
can
get
do
to
it.
go.
A rhino.
I'll be excited because I
know a
get to go
rhino.
because I just drive Tony everywhere. So it's
That's good. You-
I'll be there too. Yeah.
Like Jay.
Yeah, that's why I'm on the show this evening.
Yeah.
You're the chauffeur.
You're just the
Tony's
designated driver.
chauffeur.
huh?
Okay, yeah. Bring me to the place.
That's
Yeah,
what
we-
I need. I need a
yeah.
chauffeur.
Mm.
I'll
I'm
pay
just
you in
not-
Taco Bell if you want.
We had to get Wendy's on the way too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
so.
did.
Mhm.
I'm not a good driver,
But
and I have no car.
but
More importantly.
You have no car.
Hey, this is a good place to start a GoFundMe for Tony
There you
Green to
go.
have a car.
Tony Green, they have a
No,
car.
we're driver's ed.
Yeah.
Let's,
Or
let's
driver's ed.
start with
off-
driver's
let's
ed.
set the bar
GoFundMe.
low.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
Wait
yeah.
a second. You never went through driver's ed?
I did go. I passed it, but yeah, I just haven't been.
Do you have a driver's license in your wallet
Yeah,
right now?
no, I do.
Don't call this.
I don't
man
know
When
if
is the
that's-
la- no? When's the last time you've driven?
No, I do. It's been like, probably 5 months. But I just went for a couple of
It's
days.
when his last DWI
yeah,
was.
but
Come
like,
on,
if I
Dustin.
were like, yeah, maybe like it's been like.
Let me see that ankle. Is there a bracelet on there?
It's crazy.
Are we gonna get called into court?
I know.
But you don't really need to drive. You
No.
live and work in the
No.
neighborhood, and
Yeah, I'm in the
I always
same
see you walking
area.
around.
Yeah.
I Uber if I need to go. It's just easier. It's safer
It is,
and
that's true.
everything.
That
It's
is
just like
true.
all
It
of
is
the,
totally.
Yeah.
the best things. It's just
Mhm.
yeah. It's just,
Especially knowing how much alcohol you intake. I mean, it's
Yeah.
perfectly safe.
Jay,
I've just been
will
going
you
out.
drive me
I'm-
home, Jay?
Yes,
There's
I'm
a-
taking everybody out. I mean, you gave me the zombie.
Is there
I
a
don't know about
zombie?
that,
Yeah,
you
is there a
know.
zombie?
Jay, will you drive us all home?
That's the way I've been dodging everything is I just go to live out in the country on the weekends now. I don't even stay in town.
Like-
I'm out.
But the problem is
Gone.
you're
I don't
going
get
to
to see
run
anything.
into country bumpkin
Law enforcement.
law enforcement
Oh.
that's going to tear you apart.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's true.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
true. They're meaner than normal.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
going to go,
yeah.
we need to do a cavity search,
Yeah.
son.
Whoa.
Whoa.
We think you've stuffed balloons up your butt or something, and
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
then you're
I-
going to come back in here and go, I'm not going out in the country anymore.
I have a long history of going out in the country. I know what I'm doing out there.
Where's your country?
Knock on wood. Northeast, up towards Texarkana and all that lately.
Okay.
That's where I've been hiding away,
Yeah.
taking massive amounts of shrooms and just
Yeah.
being away from the city.
Yeah,
Sounds great.
that sounds
Relaxing.
fantastic.
Relaxing.
I'm into that.
Sounds-
Or do we
Lots-
call that?
Lots of sex. with
Mm,
myself.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
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 Yeah,
Braggart.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's give you a brag badge.
Yeah.
Sounds like just
Lots of solo sex on
You're
mushrooms.
just hanging on. Yeah, you're just hanging on to quarantine, aren't you? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I did say that
He wasn't ready for it to be
quarantine-
over. Yeah.
Quarantine was one of those perfect times. Like if you're not into shrooms or you are into shrooms, like quarantine was the perfect time to like have a shroom excuse. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
was.
definitely.
It
Just-
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do
Especially
that right
early.
now. Yeah.
Early when the streets were still kind of clear, that's the
Yeah.
perfect time to do
Oh
them.
yeah. I was like,
Oh
okay.
man, I was actually literally living in New York as it went down. And
Yeah.
that was
Oh, you were?
crazy.
Yes,
Yeah.
this bitch
So
came back.
I moved to New York in
Everyone
October.
I know that's lived up there recently from here has moved back.
Oh,
or
yeah.
trying to get back.
Where was your apartment at?
I was in Bushwick, just like off Knickerbocker and Myrtle, and
Oh,
out
What
front of my
stop?
I would take the M train to the Knickerbocker stop, or
Okay.
you could take the L to the Jefferson, which is like more people know where that.
I know where that is.
So but my studio, right in front of my studio, we had one of those big refrigerator trucks, big frozen
Bodies and
bodies?
stuff?
trucks. Yeah,
Oh no,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And when I went back up,
Knickerbockers.
we just took
The
off
Knicks.
right as it went down, and then when we went back up to go get my stuff, we rented bikes and just rode the city, and like I bombed the city from the top of the island straight down, straight through Times Square, no cars.
Is it cool
Really?
to say you bombed New York? Is
Close.
that appropriate
Yeah.
now after
Well, yeah,
19 years? I'm
Yeah,
just wondering, is it too
that's
soon?
kinda
Oh my God.
And
I
was-
mean, I'm just wondering.
Oh,
I was trying to figure
wow.
out how he bombed it. That's what was going through my
I
head.
rode-
Oh my gosh.
Cool.
I take it back. I take it back. I rode a bicycle slowly through the city.
When did you leave, Autumn?
I left in 2007.
Do you miss it?
Oh my God, so much. It's my favorite place in the world.
It's amazing, right?
I love it
Like I
so
get
much.
cravings to like I gotta go
Cravings.
back up
I
there.
have dreams.
Like,
I'm
yeah,
like, God, I
I've
gotta
had
go.
dreams.
I have
gotta
dreams and I haven't even been there.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we were
You've
supposed to
never
go. No, I've never been, and we were supposed to go in
Last
August. Yeah, last month.
We were going up to see Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, we're gonna
at,
stay for like 4 days.
Madison Square Garden.
Wow.
Dustin
Oh,
was gonna-
Rage Against the Machines?
Yep.
I like them.
And,
Dustin was going to
Run
take
the
me around
Jewels.
town and let me hang out with all the New York peeps, and
Yeah.
it.
I
fell
feel
through.
Fell
feel
through.
very
Right.
very.
I don't know if it's going to happen next year either.
Yeah, they
honestly.
rescheduled the show for next year in
Mhm.
August or September, one of them. But
Well, now they're talking shit about a
know what's
third
gonna
wave
happen.
now that they're
Right.
saying is hitting Europe, and they expect to hit New York pretty soon. So let's
Ugh.
hope not. Let's hope everybody's wrong on this.
I
Yeah.
hope so. Surely, will there be a vaccine by then?
They're getting close. There's
I
4
mean-
companies right now that are in the final stages of testing, and they're all major pharmaceutical companies.
Mhm.
The problem is you got a stupid ass election that's going to cog everything. Like
Right.
there's so many things that are tied in politically to this virus, which is you would think that that's not the way the earth should be run, as there's a major virus and then everybody just breaks back into the politics. But that's what, unfortunately, that's the age we live in. So, but the thing is, usually it takes years, but I don't know if it's Trump that did this or whoever did this. Someone had got all the red tape out of the way and pushed this through. The problem is, do you really want to be tested first? Like, do you
Yeah,
want to be
that's my
one of the first
question.
people that get
One
the
of my
vaccine?
really good friends is doing a trial right now.
Do you mind if I ask? Are they getting paid?
Yes.
Is
So-
it? Do you know how much? Like, you don't have to tell us, but is it a lot of money? Is it worth it?
I'll tell you because I'm not going to mention the person, but it was $1,000.
It seems like it should be
and
higher than that.
He or she
That
received.
barely gets an Xbox.
Ended up finding out they got the placebo,
Oh, okay.
but still.
Oh, well, when do you find that out? They just tell you.
You
probably
go
at the
back.
end
I
of
think
it,
you go back a few times and get your blood tested.
and they finally tell you.
yeah,
oh,
and
you
they
were
finally
just-
tell you. Yeah.
Well, okay,
But
that's a cool
he's-
$1,000.
he
But what the
started
hell
it-
is in a placebo, though, is what's scary.
Sugars.
Like,
Heroin.
Huh?
Yeah.
He still had a good time. He still had a great time.
That's a great.
I'll sign it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in.
I had it late February, early March.
Okay, where's
In
my
New
mask?
York?
Yeah. No, I had it. I had it in New York. It was really intense. It was really
Well,
cool, yeah.
Tell me-
Matt and I think we.
Yeah, we
had
were
it,
out in L.A.
and we went and
and
did
we-
the test stuff when we went to LA. When we came back, because we went to LA at the end of January. We
Okay.
came back, we all got sick, but
Yeah.
I took all the tests and everything.
So
and
obviously
it was
we
like-
need to start.
I was-
asking
yeah, it was
guests
like
if they've had
my-
corona
Right. Yeah. Oh,
in
yeah.
the
by
last
way.
6 months before they.
Come here, buddy.
I mean,
oh
my
your
God.
microphone.
Yeah. I mean, it was like February.
You
I had it,
party,
so it's-
dude.
It's been a minute. Yeah. But it was crazy. It was like
Matt, why
it
are you
was
sliding
like,
out the door with your chair? You pushed it
He
over.
leaves.
Far away. Yeah.
He leaves.
That's
Oh
why you put
my
Jay over
God.
here.
Yeah.
If Matt gets it, it's okay.
Oh, no.
But yeah, it was wild. I mean, I had about a week and a half of like weird symptoms and fevers and stuff like that, and then for a month I couldn't run or walk really without getting tired. I couldn't taste anything. I had all
I
that.
couldn't walk up a flight of stairs without catching,
Yeah,
bending
exactly.
over and
Yeah,
catching
then
my
you had
breath.
it,
I was
then
like,
you
what
know.
the hell?
So
That's
did you
what
get
it
an
is, yeah.
anxiety when you figured out what it was? Were you like, oh
mean,
man, okay,
yeah,
I could
guess
die from this
did
actually
a little,
pretty
but it was
easily.
also everything was anxiety then, right? Because this was like
That's
the
a good
beginning.
point.
Everything I looked at my phone.
What month was this?
Like late February.
Oh,
So
this
it
was
like
like the thick
right
of it.
when it was.
This is right in the
right
when
But
it was
it's
getting ramped up.
but it was before anybody really knew what it was because they were still classifying it as
Right.
it's just a flu or
yeah,
it's just allergies.
yeah, and we were in New York, and it was like, oh, there's 1 case, 2 case, no problem. But it had been there for at least it had been there probably since November at that point.
I think
nobody
it was before
really knew,
then even.
know?
My little
Yeah.
conspiracy theory thinks it was there well before that. I think it came in.
What
Remember
is
when they were talking
my
about?
little conspiracy?
Do you remember?
theory?
Here it is.
What is that?
Do you remember when the media freaked out about
Okay.
vaping?
It's like a 2020 My Little Pony.
It's
a
like
new
yeah.
version.
Remember that? At
Is
the
that a
beginning of
blog?
the year? And like
Yeah.
towards the end of last year, when everyone was freaking out about how you're going to get popcorn lung if you vape.
Yeah.
I think that was the start of it, and that was the CDC
Wait, popcorn
and the
lung?
media's first attempt to sugarcoat everything so people wouldn't freak out.
That is a conspiracy.
That's intense. Yeah.
It lines
mean,
up. The
they
timelines
do-
line
I
up.
did hear that they have like they had
Interesting.
two big strains, right? Like so the first strain was
Yeah.
like that big Wuhan strain, and New York got wrecked by that, and that's kind of why the death toll was so intense. And then the second strain is kind of what we're all getting, which is like it's something that kind of developed itself in Italy, and so we're all getting it still, but it's not quite as deadly as it used to be. And it's kind
Yeah.
of moving. But yeah, it was insane. It was crazy to be in a space, and we're talking 50,000 people died in 3 months.
Yeah.
You know, and it was everywhere. And it was like every one of my friends, every one of
Knew
my
somebody.
friends' parents. Yeah. It was, there was not a person I didn't know. It
Yeah.
was just being in New York City at that time was great. And we weren't there very long. I took off. As soon as I felt better, I just grabbed my stuff and camped and drove home. But
You just ditch your lease and everything. I'm like, fuck
left
this.
my apartment, I closed the doors, lights on, all my stuff in there. Just took off and then came
Wow.
back in July and got everything.
Why'd you leave the lights on?
I
Why'd
know,
you leave
that
the
was a
keys
bad
on the
Because it's
table?
like Motel 8.
More dramatic that way.
I like it though.
Well, Jay,
I got a
my
little quick system of down. Sorry, I got it. I'm
You
with
got it?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got it?
I
Okay.
got you. I'm with you. Yeah.
my sister and brother-in-law moved out because they lived in Williamsburg,
Oh yeah.
and they said it was a
Ghost town.
they
Crazy.
live street level. Their living room windows looked right out onto the street,
Nothing.
and they said that no one was passing by. It was
I have
just
I have
dead.
videos
That's
of
so weird.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine New York like
Like those
that.
pictures,
Especially for
either.
months at a time.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the
crazy.
pictures of Times Square were the freakiest.
Yeah.
When
That's what I'm saying,
everybody
yeah.
was posting those pictures of Times Square, you've never seen that area in my whole life. I've never seen that area not
Dead.
completely
Like
Yeah.
Vanilla
packed.
Sky.
Even
know,
even
that
right
movie.
even after 9/11, shortly after that, there was people hanging out in
Yeah.
Times
Oh,
Square.
yeah.
right.
So
I
that
will-
was weird.
I will say the cool thing when I went back to get all my stuff, so we flew back up and got all our
Oh,
stuff.
so you
and
left you straight up left your
we
shit.
left.
and
I
like,
closed,
fuck
locked the
this.
door,
Bad.
left everything. Just
Damn.
took off. And then
Put
so
the lights on.
so I came back in
The
July.
keys on the table.
Yeah. I came back in July, and it was crazy because I literally was out, and it was just people doing things, and it was kind of the city was half open and was going things, and I literally saw these 3 kids stealing hubcaps, wearing masks together. Like the whole
Nice.
city, the whole city was on point. It was like we're gonna still be New York, but everybody was incredibly safe. Like
We're gonna do
even
crime,
the people doing
but with
we're
masks
so-
on.
we're gonna do crime safely. You know, it was
Yeah.
like I have never seen like we never had it hit like that here, so we never really got to do it. But in New York City, like it was unity, man. It was crazy. Like everyone, you did not have to explain
Yeah.
why you have to wear a mask or what we're doing to anyone. Everyone was just perfectly executed. It was
But that's
great.
why it's the best city in the world.
It
I
was, yeah.
truly believe
It
that.
was just
It
unity. It was
really is.
unity. It was
Yeah.
great. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Hova.
A
So
city full of assholes that comes together.
Right, yeah, yeah.
When they
Yeah.
need to.
It's
That's
great.
what
Yeah,
it is.
exactly. Like everybody's like, people are mean there. I was like,
They're
no,
not.
You can be anything you want to be. They're not mad at you. They're just mad if you're in their way.
But what-
you know,
That's true.
you know,
They just don't have
if
time
you
for
waste
you.
their time, then you're in trouble. You know,
Right,
so,
they don't
yeah.
have time for you.
We
That's
don't
all
have
it
time.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
What's fun is going up there with the whole Texas courtesy thing. Like, I'm gonna hold the
Mhm.
door open for you, and
'Cause,
everybody
like,
looks at
20
you like,
people-
"What the
What are
fuck
you
is wrong with
doing?
you?
Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
away!"
Get out of
Just
my
punch you in the
space.
nose.
Always,
Are you-
yeah. They're like, where are you from?
Yeah.
No,
right away.
One of my
What
favorites.
are you, French or something?
Yeah.
My
You a
brother,
serial killer?
my brother Cody came to visit me one time, and he's this cute kid with big blue eyes walking down the street smiling at pretty girls. His first day there, and this girl was like, "What the fuck are you looking at? I'll kick your ass." Can we say that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
you can say whatever.
Fuck are you looking at? I'll kick your ass. Like followed him down the street saying this, and I had no idea this was happening. But he's like, I'm kind of scared of this woman, Autumn. And we had to duck into a pizza shop. I'm like, don't smile at people. You're not that cute.
Yeah.
Don't smile at people.
Yeah.
Don't nod to people. Don't say "excuse
No.
me" or "I'm
No.
sorry"
Yeah.
because they look at you
Just
like,
keep moving.
Yeah.
"What?
What
What's
is
your
your problem?
Tony
Probably-
came to see
Yeah.
me. Tony came to see me, and you've seen Tony walk down the street. He's
Yeah.
just strolling. He does 3 miles an hour tops. People are
Oh.
just burning around him, annoyed. He's just this brick wall of a
Oh,
man.
like-
Frustrating everywhere he goes. Like
I had to turn it off. I was like, do not say excuse me.
yeah.
Do not say do not just open the door and go. And I just had to turn it off because you just don't do that.
You
there.
can't have
Yeah.
manners.
Well,
Yeah.
someone with your charisma up there, all those New Yorkers are probably like, that guy's on crack.
Yeah. Clearly,
He's
yeah.
way too happy about life,
Wearing
Oh,
like
man.
way too friendly.
and
There's
I'm in a
something wrong with him.
When we would
I'm
go
in,
down in the
a jewel tone purple suit.
Oh yeah. When we go, when
You
we go,
were?
seriously when we go down into the
That's awesome.
subway, we go down into a major subway. We'd walk down into a major subway. It looked like somebody it looked like a bear caught in a raging rapid or something. Just things are coming left and right. He doesn't know.
I feel like
I'd have to grab his hand and
I've got a new comedy show idea. My first time to New York, Tony goes with me.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
record the whole thing.
I just
I
follow
wanna
y'all
go.
around.
Just
with
a
I wanna
fucking
go.
train
I'm
wreck.
in.
Just the train wreck it would be.
Train,
Autumn and I will not tell you anything, where anything
Just let us
is
do our
or
thing.
what to do.
Tony and I will do our thing. Just
how the
walk
train
around,
works.
Like, what the fuck?
Nothing.
But we can follow and laugh.
I'm going to
We'll
the
just
bar,
follow.
Tony. I can't
We'll
take this
bail
now.
them
I'm
out
out.
if they need it, but that would be so
Yeah.
fun.
No, and we'll give you missions. We'll be like,
Yeah, you give us
okay,
missions.
You guys go to Times Square today, and we'll
What's-
just follow you. We'll
Hey,
we'll start in
what
Brooklyn
is
somewhere. and be like-
Scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
I
what's
love
the
it.
bar?
I love
What's the
it.
bar?
We'll
that's-
be there for 3 months if we do a scavenger hunt.
I'm down.
I can't find
Yeah.
it.
You know what?
I don't
Dude,
know.
Tony, you want to just go to the bar? Fuck this. Yeah, let's go.
There's an M&M store in Times Square. Find
Okay.
it.
Yeah, that's what you can
Find
do.
all
yeah.
the green
I
M&Ms.
can't find this
Only
shit.
green.
Let's just go to
I
7-Eleven
give
and
up.
get some fucking M&Ms and let's go to the
Oh
bar.
my
Okay,
God.
let's go.
Which
What's
is weird that they
that,
have so many 7-Elevens
They do
now.
love a
It's
7-Eleven.
bizarre.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When
haven't
I
been
lived
to
there,
Duane
there were
Reed's and stuff
no
like that, yeah.
7-Elevens.
Oh, yeah,
I saw
there
my
were a
first one pop up in 2007.
Yeah.
I'm
You
like,
gotta
what's
try the
happening?
7-Eleven
They
sliders.
do love it.
99
They went.
cents.
They,
7-Eleven.
The Dundee
Not
Reeds
bad,
threw
not
me
bad,
off.
not bad.
Dundee Reed everywhere?
Dwayne Reed.
Or Dwayne Reed, whatever. The
Dundee Reed.
Dunder
Dundee
Mifflin
whatever.
Reed.
Dunder
Dundee
Mifflin
Reed.
Reed.
Yeah,
Whichever
Dwayne-
it is.
Dwayne
the Dwayne
Reed, yeah.
Reed's
I love it when
everywhere.
that happens.
Every,
Dwayne
every
Reed's
corner.
everywhere.
On
Every
every
corner.
corner.
Yeah.
That threw me off. But then, yes, you're right. The 7-Elevens did start moving in. You're like, what's
Bizarre.
with this?
Yeah.
It's replacing like the bodegas that are
Yeah.
run
Which is
by
a
local
bummer. Yeah,
people,
that's
which
bad.
is bad. I mean, there's
Yeah.
a lot
The
of bad
bodegas.
stuff happening in New
I
York.
do
with-
I do miss already. There's so many things I miss about New York already. Because I went to school out there when I was a kid, and then this whole move in October was like, I'm moving there. I'm going to be there. And then, clearly that was like a 9-month experience. But
That's when you came on. Because it was right before
Right
you.
before I
it was 2
moved.
weeks before you moved.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I really miss a bacon, egg, and cheese. I think you could do oh man, I wish somebody opened a bodega and did like a roll, bacon, egg, and cheese.
I would
roll
eat
kind of
meat
thing.
again for
Yeah.
those
Oh my
sausage
gosh.
egg on a roll.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Also, my neighborhood was like this
Oh
really
my
great,
God.
like it was like a Puerto Rican neighborhood, so it had these amazing skewers in the street, $3, like
We did.
Go
Little
on the
empanadas
go.
everywhere.
Oh, and
Tell them
the
about that juicery place that was right around the
Mr.
corner.
Lemons, Mr. Lemons, you just fall out of my front door, roll on your side to the left, and then get a juice for $3. Like, it
Like
was
fresh juice.
fresh
just
juice,
pressed
fresh juice.
You
Yeah,
just
it
pick
was so-
what you want, and she just
And the
smashed
lady,
Smash.
didn't
It was
just
so
hated.
good.
She worked there all the time. She hated you.
it.
She hated you.
Like
You're
the soup Nazi.
You're like, can I have celery?
If they don't
Squeeze
hate
it.
you, it's not a good place.
Right,
Yeah.
it's not a good place.
If they're friendly,
My-
it's
oh,
a shit
My
place.
mom came up and she was like, she got in line at a pizza place. She's like, "What's good?" And I'm like, "Mom, no.
No.
Just say what it is."
What's your most popular item?
Yeah, what do you like? No.
I'm from Texas. What do you think's good in here? You guys have a Whataburger?
That's the other thing.
Oh.
Get out.
Going to a restaurant and a waiter or waitress walks up to you and just starts tapping their fingers, going, "Come on, come
Like,
on,
ready?
Ah.
Come on,
let's
buddy.
do this.
Yeah.
I got shit to do.
You
Let's
gotta
go."
get off my fucking
Right,
table.
yeah.
Get the
Yeah.
fuck out.
Dude,
I gotta flip these numbers.
Yeah.
So as humbling as for Texans, as humbling as shitting in the woods is for the first time. Carrying something
was
way
freedom.
too big that you shouldn't have with you onto the subway.
Yes.
is a really we got some shit at IKEA and had to take it like an hour on the subway, like big heavy shelves, and like drag it into the subway full of people. It's a very humbling experience and something that I think everyone should go through.
Or not
Shitting on the
planning-
subway is more humbling.
Well,
Yeah, shit in
Okay,
the
Autumn,
subway.
let's hear this story.
Actually,
no.
actually,
Go
I
ahead.
would say
Let's
not.
about this.
I would say not. Everyone I've ever seen
Oh,
shit on the
Lord.
subway had a lot of confidence. So
That's
you know,
true. Yeah,
so,
yeah. Every time I've seen it happen, a lot of confidence
Yeah.
happening at the same time.
yeah, yeah.
I haven't seen anybody shit. I've seen a guy passed out just
Yeah.
pissing.
Yeah.
There's some homeless people
Everywhere,
that keep shitting in my apartment elevator.
Yeah, you creeped
In
a
my-
lot of people out with
Oh,
that
yeah,
last
it's-
week. I got text
it's
messages
still going on.
What is wrong?
Here?
It's still
With your
going
apartment.
on. Yeah.
Where is your apartment?
It's in Las
Oh, my
Colinas, but it's
Lord.
right by the trains, like the
Ah.
T and stuff. So like, there's a bunch of people.
Why
that
do you
just,
live in Las Colinas?
Because he's high tone.
'Cause
Bougie.
I'm
Just kidding.
bougie. No, it's really close to my work territory.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I went through a
Okay.
breakup and stuff, and had
He
to get
needed
out
to
of my
test
seat.
out the 214 and see what
I
it's
lived in
like.
the 817, and then
Right, I get it.
for a while, and I just didn't. I knew if I stayed here, I was going to see some of the same people after that all happened.
You was
Yeah,
running
yeah.
away.
I was running away, in essence.
You know what, Matt? If you-
running to alcohol is what I
Matt,
was doing.
let me tell you a secret.
What?
Yes.
Go to the places I go to. You never see any of those people.
What are you talking about?
You see cool people like this.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
What does that
where
have
are
to
you
do-
hanging out?
Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
You would never run
Las
into those
Colinas.
people.
Matt, don't worry, VIP's closed.
Yeah.
So
Okay, yeah, true.
I mean, stop going to
I've been
Studio
there,
80.
Ecstasy. Yeah, no, I miss the 817. I wish I was here last week to see Mean Motor Scooter and hang out with y'all over at the Tarantula and all that. So I'm gonna come back.
So what's going
Maybe.
on? What are you on?
I don't know.
I
See
don't
what
even
happens.
know what zip code Las Colinas is.
I don't
Yeah.
either, and I've lived there for a year.
The only thing I know about Las Colinas is like that's where they shoot prison breaks.
No, it's really cool. The area that I live is pretty cool because
They're in
there's
the
a bunch of
stockyards.
bars. I live by a bunch of bars and stuff, and everybody that hangs out there is really cool and stuff. It's just, it's not.
There's a
817, though.
reservoir over there by him
There's
too.
a reservoir.
Yeah, they got one.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
good.
do have
The
Oh,
West
Oh,
7th
Lord.
reservoirs.
Yeah.
They moved over there.
I went to Reservoir early on
Las
the
Colinas is
reopen,
cool.
and it was terrifying. It
The
was
one in
crazy.
Las Colinas is a lot cooler.
Yeah.
I'll just say
I
that.
don't know
Oh
about all
wow.
I thought y'all were talking about a real reservoir.
that bar on
In
West
Las
7th?
Colinas?
No, I meant like a body of water.
In Las Colinas, there is, but I don't think it's a
I've-
reservoir.
Yeah, they're basically a body of water when you go in there. I mean, it's just
Truly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My lord.
Spilled alcohol.
Whoa,
Yeah.
yeah. Last time I went, literally the toilet was flooding, and it was like all over your
Where?
at Reservoir.
And the one
Reservoir
in Las
Fort
Colinas
Worth.
or the Fort Worth?
Best toilets in town. Yeah,
They do
Oh,
have
here
good
we
Captain
go.
Crunch chicken, though.
yeah.
The Captain
Fingers.
Crunch chicken.
Yeah, that's
Captain
good.
Crunch.
Captain Crunch chicken fingers.
I've never heard of that.
And they got a good
Can you do Fruity
the
Pebbles
ultimate
chicken?
the ultimate what is it? The ultimate ham and cheese. They got eggs on it, like they fried an egg. I don't know if they do it in Fort Worth, but the one in Las Colinas does that.
Oh.
And the thing about it, the one in Las Colinas, like immediately stayed open till 2, right when they opened things back up. They went with that whole food license thing and ran with it all the way till 2 o'clock. So it was like the only place within 30 square miles that stayed open till I guess there were some places in Fort Worth that did it too, right?
Mhm.
Wasn't
Oh
there?
yeah, Concrete Cowboy was.
yeah,
unafraid.
Concrete
They were
Cowboy and
unafraid,
stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it was the only place that just stayed tried and true to their little way of doing it, and the cops leave them alone. And they just do their thing. I don't know if that's because they're paying people off. I don't know if it's because the cops like hanging out there when they get done working or what it is, but that place has been there since as soon as they said things could start opening back up, they moved right back in and we're like, fuck it, we're keeping bar hours.
Were there hour limits? I don't remember
thought
something
that- I
coming
don't
down
think-
about the
was there?
hours.
I don't remember any hour limits, just capacity limits.
Yeah, it was the capacity and the percentages that they really were heavy on, and then if you were serving food,
But
they want to make sure
the-
you're serving
the
food.
police doesn't really have anything to do with enforcing it.
Yeah,
as
that-
far
Yeah.
as I
it's not
know.
them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
mainly the
It's-
TABC
I
and
think
the
it's
food code and
TABC.
It's somewhere
Even,
between.
like,
I don't think
the-
anybody knew who was supposed to enforce it.
I
for
still
us.
don't know
well,
if they
that's
do.
true.
Yeah.
Like I know in Fort Worth, like the city of Fort Worth is being really cool about enforcing it because they're trying to like if you're doing the right thing
Yeah.
and you're attempting to do the right thing, city of Fort Worth is being super cool. Hopefully
Yeah.
Dallas is too.
Eh,
Maybe
Dallas is more blue, so they're
That's
more
true.
like So
yeah.
and the thing that sucks is this is a tangent I didn't want to go on, but now we've gotten to the point where we are opening schools and putting our kids in danger possibly, but we can't have live music events yet. And
we did a Mass on Friday.
well, I know you guys did, but
Yeah.
for the majority of the scene, and which is good that Mass did that because hopefully other places will start to do
They're
this.
booking out.
They've been doing
The next
that
few
And
weeks.
it sounds like they did it right, but it's just really weird that you're telling Billy Bob's they're okay to open up.
Sure.
They're okay to have a NASCAR event.
Hurricane
They're,
Harbor.
they're okay. They're okay to have a football game.
That's
what I was
at
about to say.
AT&T.
Yeah,
Which-
yeah.
But we can't
Next
have
week,
local
I will
music.
report on
Yeah.
because I'm going
But-
this weekend.
But we cannot have local music. Oh, and by the way, Autumn, you can send your kids to school too, and put them in harm's way. But you can't go have a beer and
I
watch music.
refuse to have children, but that's
Yeah.
a side point. No, I get it. I totally
It's-
get it.
it's weird.
It's crazy.
You
Anyway.
know, there's some things though about quarantine about that happen that I'm like ready to adopt that we should keep. Like for instance, like
yeah, there are some
I love the
things.
online pay to any fast food place or whatever. and
Oh,
you
the
walk in and there's a rack.
contactless.
Yeah, there's a rack and I just grab it and I just thank you.
Well,
like,
the
in
world
and
wants
out.
to go to
That
cashless
was
society. so-
fantastic.
Domino's.
Which I
Yeah.
hate.
Domino's Pizza.
Yeah.
I hate
Contactless
it.
pay.
You can't
Oh,
tip
I
You
your
just
love
tip
kid.
them
it.
pre. They
I love
knock
it.
on the door and they leave.
I love it too. They drop it, open the door,
Yeah.
boom, food.
You don't
thank
have to see the
catch you later.
asshole delivering your pizza.
Yeah, like I just walk in and grab the bag. No worries, no like pay.
Yeah.
No, like go. That's I loved that.
Right.
I like that it covers certain people's mouths too. You don't have to fucking hear them at full volume too, because they got to wear a mask.
Muffled.
People you're hanging, yeah, you got to
Yeah.
muffle. You're hanging
Yeah.
out with someone, you don't want to hear their ass. You're
I
like,
love
fucking- put
that
your
you.
fucking mask
I
on.
love. I saw something on the internet, but I love that when you smile in a mask, like
it
like,
rises.
it doesn't do anything.
It
Like,
just sits there.
but you have to. So the new smile is actually just. It's just like squint your eyes. And you just go.
It is.
Do
It
that.
totely
You
is.
don't have to smile.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
it's
shake your
smizing.
head.
Yeah,
shake your head and go.
You just shake your head and go.
Yeah.
Smizing.
Yeah, it's a new smile.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great.
Then you have some Asian people going, "Why are you making fun of me?"
Yeah.
Oh no.
Whoa,
Oh,
sir.
Oh,
Wow,
my
sir.
God.
It's comedy.
Matt's not that new.
Wow.
That's comedy. That's
All right.
old Matt. That was a drop. Play.
So I wanted to ask,
That was
Autumn,
unwoke Matt.
have you seen TABC roll through Magnolia or Southside at all? Checking
I-
places?
Yeah, I know that they've been through checking places.
Have they made it known?
Knock on wood, they have not been into Owl since we've reopened. I don't
Because there
believe-
was a time before we started this podcast when we would live at bars along Roof Snow, and we would see them come in. There would be guys that would come in before plainclothes
Mhm.
and scout the place, and if anything looked seedy, then the cops would zoom in and
Yeah.
shut the place down or tell everybody to stay where they were.
Yeah.
Has it been stuff like that, or has it
No,
just been?
not. I mean, at least not my personal experience. I know that they're checking into places just to make sure everything's on the up and up and they're following the rules. They haven't been into our places yet, but it will happen. I don't
Yeah.
think it's going to be like that. I don't think it's going to be anything dramatic. I think they just want to check out what's going on, make sure we're following the rules. I'm very confident if they come into either place, it'll be fine. But yeah, they're around. They're for sure checking on things.
I hadn't heard any
Certainly.
reports of
Yeah.
anybody running
Well, they
around.
didn't
so I
really
was wondering.
step it up until the stupid ass governor like called them out, because basically the fall guy of the numbers going up in Abbott's book was TABC for not enforcing shit as much as they should have. So naturally, after TABC gets called out by your fucking governor, Wheels of Glory and Power and Flames, then
Keep adding to that name.
it's gonna
Yeah.
keep getting. I don't like the guy. I think he's a dumbass. I think he's a bootlicker of this guy right here that's on here. That's all he's doing is selling to those punks.
On this TV, I
Yep.
see two guys that look like they're about to die.
Well, it's not the one
Yeah.
on the right. But anyway, when he did that to TABC, that's when TABC decided they had to, over in Dallas County and in Denton County, that's when all of a sudden everything got stepped up as far as we're going to bust these mom and pop shops, which is the last people you should be going
Yeah,
after
absolutely.
is mom and pop places. You should be okay with them, crack down on the chains.
That's never going to happen.
It's never going to
That's
happen. It's
that's
never
not where
gonna
their
happen.
money's coming
Right.
from.
That's
Right.
exactly right.
That's
Because it's
not
all the
gonna
fucking
happen.
money
If
thing.
so, the sales of the big chains, their alcohol sales have gone up like 70%.
Oh, it's insane.
Over the summer
Yeah.
with COVID.
Mhm.
So what that tells you is the mom and pops are obviously closed, not doing as well. Even the ones that have tried to reopen with a food license, they're not doing as well. The chains are doing very well.
Mhm.
Their sales are up so much. And that's where the money's coming from. So no one cares about the little guy right
no,
now.
Yeah.
and it's always been that way. And that's
It's
the problem.
always been that way, but it's magnified right now to where we're all
right.
realizing, oh, this is actually what's going on. We have received no help
Right.
at all.
You didn't get
Um,
the payroll.
One
Grant?
one of my bars got the PPP, but
Mhm.
that's federal.
Oh, there wasn't a state one.
No, PPP was
It
federal.
was all federal. Okay.
Tarantula was not eligible for it because we
Hadn't
had
opened yet.
almost no. Well, we had opened, but there wasn't enough time for us to have a payroll, a
Right.
consistent payroll. So
Right.
we were just screwed. We got nothing. The state's given us nothing. The city has given us nothing. So we got
Yeah.
one grant.
See, and the
through
thing,
all
the thing
this.
is, so the federal help is great, but it seems like if they would have put any kind of thought into it, or any kind of government leadership, they would have decided that, hey, if you have a certain amount of stores, i.e., chains, then you have different qualifications than these mom and pops places that have been doing this for 20 years, and that's you are cutting their livelihood off with everything. Every decision they've made right now has made the neighborhood bars pretty much like almost beg to live.
Begging
they're-
to not
they-
have to pay
beg
rent,
not-
begging
yeah.
to not
do
have to pay our
anything.
bills because we don't have the savings that
Exactly.
a Chili's does or whatever. We can't float our stuff while we're
Exactly.
not open for business.
Mhm.
Unless you're Billy Bob's.
Do
And then
well.
you can grease whoever's palms you want.
I mean,
That's the thing
yeah.
that's so
They used to be
frustrating.
the number one in the state for years, but that's kind of gone
Who?
away. Billy Bob's in liquor sales, liquor and alcohol sales. Do you ever go and read liquor reports?
I
or
do.
Have you checked it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how
public.
crazy it's been since COVID, and who's been on top?
I
'Cause-
haven't checked who's been on top. I usually just look at our neighborhood and
Yeah.
cry.
Has it?
It's been
Oh.
bad. Yeah,
Is
it's
it,
been
fr-
bad.
is
I
it
mean,
across the
it's-
board in South Side? It's bad.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
across the
well,
no
I
one's
mean,
killing
for
it.
for at least 4 or 5 months, it was zero.
What has been the response since it's back open? Is it returned pretty quickly, or you still think
So it's a month behind, so I won't know that until
So
next,
next
month.
month?
Right,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
who's the closest? What would be the closest chain that serves alcohol? Like Torchy's serves beer, but they
I
don't show
guess-
up in it.
They do.
I think
Any-
Varsity
Any
was
Any
Torchy's
place
number
gets
that
one.
serves alcohol will
75%.
show up in it because they have to
Yeah.
have a liquor
Well,
license.
they're a
But Tor-
chain.
Torchy's
Who
is going to
else?
get 75%.
Close to a.
They're going to get 75%. Like
Huh?
but regular bars are still cut at 25 right now.
Yeah,
Capacity
Torchy's
and 6
full.
feet. They're going to get a full
Torchy's is getting
75.
75 because of-
Right.
Yeah,
But the problem is with Torchy's is probably
Restaurant.
is also the square. I think you still have to abide by the square footage and 6 people.
Right.
Yes.
I think, right?
Yes.
because I'm looking at the
So-
number one right now in Tarrant
Who is it?
for January, February, April, January, February, March, April, May. For May, because that's as far back as this report goes back is to May, and it was Joe T. Garcia's.
Yeah. Well, they opened
She
up
was the highest.
furiously.
Shocking.
They
Yeah.
opened up huge. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they
they
open-
have
And then-
such
and
a
then-
gigantic patio. Patios
Yeah, they
are
do.
Yeah.
able to be operate at 100% capacity.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
behind that is the Boomer Jacks over here by us off Western Center.
Yeah.
They're
There was a
number
lot
two.
of places that were just put like in my territory. There was a lot of places that were allowed to just put up these pop-up tents and put tables under them. So you could
Yeah.
get like 6 pop-up tents like you see on a beach, as long as there
Yeah.
was room between your building and the parking lot, and you could extend your capacity.
West
Yeah.
Seventh did that
See,
at a few of the
yeah.
bars.
But see here, this is the problem though. We got winter coming up, so then all of a sudden you have these places now that are doing these temporary things like tents and stuff and canopies or whatever to extend their porch. They're going to be cut off, like
No,
chat,
no,
the
no,
chat
no,
room.
no.
Oh.
You put
Yeah.
those badass heaters in there,
Yeah,
and you set the
those
place
get-
on fire and kill everyone.
Yeah. Also,
it's
luckily,
like a
There we
Great
go.
White concert.
luckily, only winter's a month and a half. So.
Well,
you know?
that's
That's true.
Hopefully-
And there'll be some 80-degree
Winters,
days
yeah.
interspersed
Texas.
in there.
True.
January
very true.
5th, it'll
It's
be
not really
85.
gonna be-
So
Yeah.
true.
This is gonna be, you
This is
know,
all true.
Just take a nap for
This
a week.
is all
and you'll
true.
be
We
back,
hope
you'll be
this
over
is
it.
what happens,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's just a sad outlook for the mom and pops and the neighborhood bars, and we should do whatever we can. Go see
Yeah,
shows at
absolutely.
Mass. Go see shows at anywhere they happen. The new bar,
Look,
Tarantula.
here's
Wherever.
the way you do
anything.
your
Yeah,
night.
Go
Look.
support Tarantula.
You go to Tarantula, you have a few drinks, then you go to Mass.
Wait, where do you
You
start?
see a show.
You
You
start
start
at
at Tarantula.
Tarantula? No.
Yeah, hold on, because this is the way you make the night fun.
Okay, this better be a loop where I end up at Tarantula.
Hold
Really?
on, relax.
Wait, Okay,
You
I
drop
will
back-
have to have a comment on this too.
You drop a painkiller at Tarantula.
Okay, go.
Run over to Mass, see a show. If it's a band you like, go support them, check them out. As long as you have a ticket and you're within the 40. Then afterwards, you run down to the Owl.
Okay.
Have a couple of
So far,
beers
I'm still
real
on board
quick.
with this.
Hang out on the porch, hang out, talk to everybody, and then
Eat some ketamine.
as that starts, as you
Oh.
feel
What?
What?
We
Wait,
What?
Y'all-
Wait,
y'all
what?
serve?
What?
don't
What? Huh?
actually
What did you say?
offer ketamine.
It's like I didn't see that menu.
That's the
TABC just
secret
approved
ingredient.
After you're done, chit chat and you get kind of chilled out and you want a nightcap, you run back to Tarantula.
Got you.
Have you a zombie?
No.
I think
Try to
Tony.
drive
I think
home.
Tony's got a different
zombie
route
to
he
go,
wants to do.
maybe.
All right, Tony, what's your route?
Where are you getting food?
I literally did
Come
that
on.
same thing.
Let's
I'm
start
like,
at dinner,
Don't
Tony.
do that. Okay, I'm
Tony, let's
telling-
start at dinner.
Okay, so dinner.
Yes.
Okay, so dinner we're going to Wishbone and Flint.
In.
Nice.
Yeah, very.
Do we go back
cute.
to the Amber Room?
Where Amber Room's not reopened yet, to my knowledge.
Oh, they haven't reopened.
They
it
haven't
yet.
reopened yet, so
Oh,
the
okay.
restaurant's open right now. But Amber Room is truly fabulous.
I
That's
took
a good
Matt back there.
pickup.
He embarrassed me.
Mm-mm.
He did.
Yeah, pulled his pants off. It was
Oh
weird.
wow!
I don't know.
Look at God.
I might have.
That
Like,
is.
this is-
Oh, did you see that they won the best bathroom? The
Did
best
they?
bathroom, yeah, and the
Is the
best
Amber
stuff.
Room?
That bathroom is killer though.
Where Wishbone?
You
Flint?
have
that
at
is a
Wishbone
badass
and
bathroom.
I
Flint,
haven't
yeah.
been there yet.
It has like it's just a stall
Is there
bathroom,
a bidet?
single stall bathroom, but it has from the ceiling there's a chain, and that's what you pull to flush
Wow,
it. It's so
that's
cute.
Nice.
good.
It's awesome.
It's
See,
really beautifully
You
done.
think you're
Yeah.
pulling that just to flush it, but it's also a selfie cam, and you're taking pictures of
Yeah.
yourself.
Literally, last time I was on the show, we talked about bathrooms, like for like.
Oh,
an
yeah.
hour.
I
we
love a
did,
bathroom
Yeah.
moment.
Speaking of a bathroom, am I allowed to pee?
Yes, we're
Not
about to,
right now.
Actually, I'm about to take a break
Like,
because I got to
if
go
you Need to.
put
yeah.
to petite. But I've got another qualification on our bathroom app where you try to find the best bathrooms
Best
in town.
bathrooms around town. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's another thing that's starting to bug me. You can have a 5-star bathroom, okay?
Mhm.
Perfect privacy
Right.
where the wall comes down. There's a door, so
Yeah.
you got all the privacy you want. You have room to spread your legs out, look at your phone or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, all the comfortables. All the,
But
all the
something
amenities.
something that'll knock you down immediately on my scale is when they cram too much toilet paper in the dispenser and you just pull out one sheet at a time because it just keeps ripping.
It's the same with the same
it's
energy
annoying.
with the
That's
paper towel.
hilarious.
Yes.
It comes the same way. They give you this much
You,
paper towel.
you want to go from a 5 to a 2 real quick in my app, my bathroom app,
Mhm.
Judge This Bathroom,
Yeah.
whatever. You have that shit plugged way too
Right,
much.
Right. Dude, I
It's
can
so
tell you.
annoying.
I'll tell you a new thing for me that has like changed my life. My roommate that I live with has a bidet.
Oh, yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah, they're awesome.
It's
Fuck,
a
dude.
tushy.
It's
There's-
yeah, the
it's
tushy.
amazing.
The tushy,
Tushy.
I give it 6 stars, dude. I'm
Is it?
telling you,
Does,
tushy.
does your buddies have the where you can adjust it? Like if you want to get freaky with it, you go,
Yeah, you can
let's prank
blast
this
it.
motherfucker.
You can turn it up. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
feeling frisky
Sometimes I'll just
tonight.
be like, it's early.
Want a
Just
little
give
wash?
a little like, just like a quick mini enema on the way.
Yeah,
through
but
your
you
day,
came
know
in.
what I mean?
You
Like,
come in
know.
off of JMO's, all fired up about
Oh
sex and
my
life. You're like,
God.
let's crank this motherfucker.
Exactly.
do,
exactly. Like,
fire
like,
hydrant.
I walk around with what level like
Fire hydrant.
confidence and shit I have because my asshole's squeaky
I
clean.
took it.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I took it.
You want it
yeah.
cleaned
Squeaky
up.
clean.
Yeah, it feels
Squeaky
nice.
clean.
Squeaky clean.
Yeah,
yeah.
man, a life changer is if you have a bidet that can adjust the levels and man wipes.
What?
That's a professional
What's a
bathroom
man
right
wipe?
there.
The wet wipes.
Yeah,
the
the wet
like,
wipes
baby
for men.
wipes.
Wet wipes are for
But they
men.
make them
Yeah,
for men.
man.
But they just write
Well
man
said.
wipe on it, and now we can do
I
it.
think.
Yeah,
I
think
love
so.
what a,
Baby
what a-
wipes are cool too.
What a
It's
marketing
just,
technique.
It looks
for-
weird when you
for
buy them with a
dudes, you know?
mustache.
Take anything, put man on it. Like I'll do.
There
it,
are
you know
there
what I
is a thing called dude wipes.
mean? Yeah, man.
That's what.
Oh,
Yeah, those are the
I've
ones
heard
at
about
Target, right?
those.
I think
You
they have those at
You think
Target.
if they call
Well,
them
you
like,
can take like a hoe bath with those.
Yeah,
if they call them
Yeah,
like,
total whole
and as men, we need a hoe bath like every 3 hours in Texas.
True. Well, I'm trying to think what other shit they could market
You're
us
right.
to us if they were guy related, like
Just anything
Like, you
caveman,
know, yeah.
like that cavemen would like.
yeah, or anything
I'm in.
babies do, like a bib, you know what I mean, like a god man bib, or like
Man diapers,
pass a guyer, you know, and just like put it in your mouth, and like,
man booger suckers.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, I'm in.
Man, pacifier. That's the best one.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I'll do it. Give me that.
Fuck it.
It says guy on the
Does it-
label.
does it say-
All right.
Does it say MAGA on it?
It says dude on the label, so I got.
If
Total
it says
dude.
"Make America
I'm in.
Great Again,"
Yeah,
I'm in.
yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right, so you two guys
I gotta pee.
go pee
Y'all
real
can
quick.
bring
and
this
I'll-
up.
I'm gonna,
Well,
I'm
actually,
gonna
I need
talk
to know what's going on anyway.
Yeah.
So
You two guys are up to something.
Oh.
Y'all are up to no good.
Yeah, we're doing a thing.
Y'all are doing a thing.
Well, Tony is
Wait.
clearly being his Tony, just a celebrity and just this like enigmatic figure in Fort Worth, changing the shape of the way we look at it and shit.
Oh, well, I mean, most
know,
popular
so-
celebrity.
in that
48
in that
years.
space, I'm working on this thing I'm gonna do in the South Side. That's a show. It's an art show, but instead of being galleries, 'cause, nobody. First off, two things. Nobody needs to go to events right now, and so like the idea of like doing a painting show, you're gonna go see it, is kind of weird. But then also at the same time too, like it's also a weird time for me to really want to make stuff for like. I'm not trying to make art specifically for like the upper echelon currently. I'm not trying to make art for like a white room gallery. Like, so what's cool is Southside is giving me opportunity to be like I'm doing a big bunch of 10 murals, and I'm collaborating with a bunch of different artists in town. And one of the artists that I chose, because she is an artist, is Tony Green. So we're gonna do a big giant.
I'm gonna do a mural.
Do you paint?
Iconic, yeah.
I love it.
Portrait of.
Are you gonna
Don't be
look
modest.
majestic?
Outside. Very modest, very simple, very subtle.
That'd be crazy.
Not loud.
7 stories.
I don't believe you.
7 stories. It is gonna be a thing, and every time I talk to him about it, it gets larger. And more
Yeah.
iconic.
I think it's gonna be a really cool thing. Yeah, I don't know how much we can give away right now, but I can say that Jake brought a really cool idea, and like this is hit the mark, and it's the earring. So there will be an
It's gonna
earring.
be
yeah.
But the show's called "You'll Never Walk Alone," and the idea is like it's based on this song that was like written for that old musical Carousel, and then picked up by Jerry and the Pacemakers,
Yep.
and then adopted by a Liverpool soccer club and so forth, and now it's become this big anthem for
Which
like,
fuck Liverpool, but
yeah,
anyway.
right. Fair point. But
There you go, Jason.
it's it's definitely become a song for like first responders and protesters over in London, and so I think it's a good track. So we're gonna each piece, it's gonna be a collaboration with me and a different artist, and then each one of them is gonna have a little. Well, maybe we'll go QR code. We don't know yet, but like a way for you to listen to the song, covered by a different artist, and chosen by each artist I collaborated with. So I don't know which version of the song Tony's gonna pick, but you'll be able to go ride your bike, check out the pieces, hear the song, look at Tony's eyes.
Where are you painting Matt and I?
Oh yeah. I'm actually just gonna cover them. This is gonna be. We'll put Tony like behind you guys in the background.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah,
portrait
y'all
of the
join
two.
me.
Yeah,
Join me
yeah.
on the mural.
No, this sounds badass. So
gonna be cool, man.
where's it all taking place at?
All over Southside. Different
So-
places, different little secret walls. Megan Henderson is like helping me find a bunch of different little walls, and we're gonna like just kind of. I'm gonna do one a week for the next 10 weeks. It's gonna be crazy.
I love this.
gonna
I
be
saw
awesome.
her.
It's so cool.
She sent out an email asking
Yeah.
for who
Yeah.
wanted to apply. I think this is such a good idea.
I think it's gonna be great. And
I
then
love it.
It kind of started with a friend of ours actually passed away, Jeremy Joel, who's like a big artist. He was like my main collaborator, best, like he was my Matt except for better, and
He's like, what?
Huh? What?
But I mean, so
responsible
this guy was
citizen.
like my left arm, and he passed away recently, and so we started with the mural there, and then kind of sparked this whole vibe.
That mural's cool.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
It looks
so
really,
beautiful.
really good.
It's beautiful.
It is
Yeah.
beautiful.
It was cool too because his kids came and helped me, and a bunch of people came to help me. That one was a kind of intense thing to paint because everybody was coming through, so it was kind of like he never really had a reception, but that was kind of the reception because everybody would just come by and we'd talk and hang out, and Tony came by all the time, brought pizza, laughed, and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was good.
Well, oh my gosh, so Hop Fusion right there.
Oh yeah,
Hop
Fusion's
Fusion's
right
having
there.
a great deal.
Also,
I
Hop
just-
Fusion,
let's
those guys
go.
are great. They were
Hop
super
Fusion.
kind.
They
Whenever
killed
they asked about doing this mural for Jeremy, they were first on the ticket. They're like, please,
Yeah.
we'll take it. They paid for it. They're just like, we'll do it. I didn't get not like I I got paid to do it because the point was I wanted to do it, but they paid for the supplies and all
Yeah.
the effort and made it
Yeah.
not like a pain. They were just great, you know.
It's
So,
awesome. I saw it the other night when I was down there at the
Yeah.
Tiki Bar.
And it's great too because across from it is that Bowery building, which I'm not gonna come for you guys, but it's a kind of like a new shoddy kind of like silly kind of like apartment complex built in the middle of this like authentic part of Fort Worth, I'd say. And it's funny because Jeremy's just looking at him going like,
What?
Yeah. Yeah,
What
that's
is that?
WTF.
What is this thing?
I love that.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
I love that.
Yeah, it's cool. It is. So it's
Question for all y'all, since y'all roam down there and work down there and have businesses down there, how do you feel about this whole apartment uprising
Oh,
down through the
gosh,
south side
yeah.
and how crazy it's getting,
Gosh.
Yeah.
and the type of people that are moving in there?
I mean,
Autumn, why don't you go ahead and talk about your
yeah,
potential
yeah,
customers?
Okay.
you go first. You go first.
These are your
Autumn.
people who are gonna come to your place. So why don't you say what you think? No, I'm just kidding.
So for Tarantula, it is a little bit more of an upscale place. Like we're not the Boiled Owl. We have more expensive cocktails. It's a little bit probably older crowd, and by older I mean like mid 30s and up. We did actually choose that location because of all the apartment buildings, coming to that area. It's totally different than the Boiled Owl. I do strongly believe that both neighborhoods need to provide housing that's affordable because there are so many artists, service industry, younger people that live in the neighborhood. My feeling is, if you do have all of these high-end apartment complexes coming in, you've got to balance it out. You have to keep the rents low over off Magnolia because these kids have lived there for years and they're getting priced out, and that's unacceptable. I don't know what to do about it. I'm not a politician. I'm not a real estate person. I don't know. But I know it's becoming a huge problem in the South Side that people are being priced out.
Yeah, completely.
What's crazy is you say that like after we graduated, I was working down there for the company I just started working for shortly after graduation, and that was my area was Fairmont, Southside, the Ryan's Place, all that.
Mm-hmm.
I could have bought 2 houses down there,
Sure.
both of them.
And you should have.
I should
You'd
have.
be very rich now.
Yeah.
But both of them
That's true.
together would have cost me $80,000.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you've got houses down there going for 4,
I mean,
3.5. 4.
You have 3-bedroom houses going for $500,000.
Yeah.
It's
It's
true.
ridiculous.
Crazy.
With
I
one
think-
bathroom,
I
like
think,
one bathroom.
yeah.
Like-
Stupid.
Oh, man.
it's stupid.
It's a systemic Fort Worth problem. Fort Worth is like really, and I get that Fort Worth has had this really big spike in all their departments, and their economy has been blowing up. Even through 2008, we were blowing up. We were still building, and so I get that they're excited and they've been moving, and everybody who purchases is glad about it, and they're trying to raise it and push it and push it. The problem is that culture is a loss.
Yeah.
And culture has always been a loss, and it's important. Like museums are a loss to the community, parks are a loss, libraries are a loss, art is a loss. So like they're going to literally price out not only their artists and stuff like that, but their different demographics. I mean, demographics. Like Fort Worth is one of the most segregated cities I've ever seen, and like that is completely because of its want to drive, like housing prices, and that's it's just
ridiculous.
unnecessary. Like,
And what pisses me off,
they're not paying attention. They're not seeing it.
this is something I was talking about with Susie just the other day. What pisses me off is it's like they ignore anything to the east.
Mm-hmm.
Once you
Right.
get out
Yeah.
of east of 35,
Mm-hmm.
they ignore all that. Anything west of, let's say, I don't know, where Camp Bowie and 30 make that little jaunt.
Mhm.
Anything west of there is just ignored. You go through there, there's trash everywhere. Shit's run down. No one's
Yeah.
caring about
It's-
the
yeah.
property or the people over there. The food deserts. It's
Mhm.
just like shitty areas to live in.
Yeah.
All they care about is like what's going on the south side and what's
Right.
going on in North Fort Worth up there by
Even
Heritage
Southside.
Trace and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Even Southside ends like shortly after Barry.
Yeah.
It becomes,
Yeah.
and it's just, and there's
can
just
see
no,
that.
yeah, it's just not gonna be. It's gonna be. I mean, it's very strangely like poverty line, like race line, like super segregated. Like it's insane. Like, and it just stays that way, and it's gonna stay that way the more they push.
It's going to stay that way until, like, I do feel like we're living in the middle of a huge change.
I hope so.
I truly do.
Are you positive about the outcome of where this is going?
I think there's a lot of people on our team who are trying, which is great. Southside's trying.
Do you feel like once we get past this certain mark in time that it will be a positive outcome?
I think it depends on a lot of things for the country, but for Fort Worth specifically.
Let's just talk about Fort Worth.
Okay, for Fort Worth, yes. I think that we have people in our neighborhood that are outspoken. They're registering people to vote. They're encouraging people to vote in the local elections. The artists and the musicians are saying we're not going to be quiet anymore. They're speaking out. I mean, look, Tarrant County voted for Beto over Ted Cruz. Like, things are changing for sure.
It's definitely a purple area making its way towards blue.
It's purple. And I do feel like in the next couple years, if we keep this up, we can start to turn Fort Worth more progressive. It shouldn't just be the near South Side that's supporting the arts and supporting fair housing prices. We have a lot of people that are very passionate and outspoken, and we just have to keep it up. I truly believe that we can change Fort Worth for the better. It's time. It's happening.
Right.
There's a lot of pushback, obviously, but we're younger, we're stronger, we're smarter. It's going to happen. It'll happen.
The change is definitely coming, and I'm just like, who is it going to be through, really, at times? But I think even people younger than myself, I'm only 28. And
I thought you were 22.
I just I want to put that out there. But yeah, I think that what we know that what we're doing is for the people that are next.
Yes.
And I think that with that mindset, we are saying things more vocally and imagining things like the concepts that I've been putting out, and just like putting out events and putting out media and being visual in front of things, in the way that I'm doing it. It's being Black and gay, and just doing that, and being a host of things is like how we move forward. Like you just don't see that. And so for that to say, on top of all of that, to say that this is Fort Worth is like, this is why we're doing something that's next, and it's for the next person. Someone else is going to have to do this better than I am. And I fully know that, but we have the everything is, the groundwork is laid, and we are doing it. And hopefully it'll inspire voters, of course, to come out. I think we should definitely say, with days left to register to vote, to do that.
Vote,
if you're listening to this, vote.
I think October 5th, is the last day to register. Third. Okay, October 3rd.
So you've got before the end of this
4 days.
weekend.
Yeah.
4 days.
So
By the way, there are applications at the Boiled Owl. If you
Yeah.
have not registered yet, drop by and fill one out
there's only 4
ASAP.
Yeah, tomorrow's the 30th, so 4 days. Yeah,
That's crazy, right?
yeah, 4
Yeah.
days.
So
It's crazy.
Yeah, everything that we do in these next few days should be to inspire people to get out there.
You heard
and
I'm
do
saying,
exactly what they
RoboTuner?
do. Yeah,
RoboTuner.
Yeah,
Better
RoboTuner.
Hear that?
RoboTuner, vote,
Better
please.
vote.
Yeah, and everybody else, what can we say except for do just that? This is it. Yeah, Fort Worth is on its way, doing what it needs to change, and I think we're putting in a lot of that great effort.
Yeah. And guys like these are the true ground on the
And,
ground leaders.
I mean,
for
it's,
sure.
it's all the same. That's what I love about it's actually a really great panel that we have, because it's what you guys are doing. All these things are like part of it. Like businesses that support these options, businesses that give jobs and help to like what you do, Autumn, for like literally like affecting the money, because the money is the money, So affecting the money in these communities is really, really important. Like Tony out here being himself, being loud, getting himself in spaces against people who wouldn't normally be with him, is a big thing. You guys having this show, you know what I mean? It's like, it's just all these little
and
subtle
you
little
create, by
moves.
the way, you.
Well, yeah, and
you
hopefully,
creating so
hopefully,
much
like,
art
hopefully
and-
these
Yes,
murals will be cool,
amazing.
because we can put black faces on stuff, and like,
Yeah.
and like, LGBTQ faces, just faces, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Faces of the community who already live there, who need to be the image that we're trying to portray. So,
So, fact checker checked in and said, It's for sure October 5th for voter registration.
Oh, whoops.
So it's October 5th, and early voting starts October 13th.
Thank you, 13th.
Oh, okay, thank you. So
Yeah.
so 6 days.
So you
It's better. You
that's
got
what
more time.
You got a
Get
little
it
bit more time.
You got more time, RoboTuner.
Fifth.
I'll
Get the-
repeat it
yeah.
again. We have some mail-in ballot, or not ballots, but voter registration cards at the OWL.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go there.
Tony, what's your forecast look like with getting the show back up and going and doing it live again?
This is so exciting. I'm really like, we've been focused on creating visual content with Visit Fort Worth. We always knew that we were kind of at this space where to represent the city and see it through our eyes, it made so much sense to do it with the Visitors Bureau, to put out content for them. We saw content on their website that we liked and people that we liked, and we were like, well, that's a great landing page for us, and we could promote that and hopefully upgrade it a little bit. And the show over quarantine, we did 11 quarantine episodes and got the attention of NBC.
Yeah, I saw that.
So crazy.
That was
Great.
wild.
So awesome.
So out of control.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So that was it. NBC made this call, and we were just thankful to be in that space. It's a friend of mine. He's a producer on the show.
Is that
Oh.
on your YouTube page for people to check out, like that segment?
Yeah, so
Okay, it needs to be.
everything that we do on NBC is available on our YouTube channel the next day.
Okay.
Usually, and you can check it out there. It's really it's mind blowing. Like, you have no idea and no plan that we had to do that and grab that attention. We were just trying to be creative during quarantine and just not be sad.
Yeah.
And just like make ourselves happy and use our creativity to put some content out there and hopefully impact our community. And then we got the chance to impact more than that. So NBC has given us that. We are 5 minutes of a 30-minute talk show called Texas Today, and it's like basically a Today show for local markets.
Mm-hmm.
So like you'll see Austin has a Texas Today, Miami has a Texas Today, Chicago has one, Chicago Today, whatever.
I was
You
going
know what
to
I'm
say,
saying.
Texas Today in Chicago?
Oh
That's
my
weird.
gosh, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, but it's a really cool little mini Today Show concept, and I act as the Fort Worth correspondent for that show. Because we represent DFW, so I get to kind of show you guys around Fort Worth and still do within my few minutes. I'm trying to give you everything that I'm doing at one of the episodes of Hello, I'm Tony Green, which is bring you call in, bring you funny, bring you a little bit of variety show, make you laugh, introduce you to some people that you may not have known, and show you around the city. And I'm trying to do that. My producers have to do it, edit it down to whatever we do in like 4.5 minutes with a little wave in and wave out. So that's been really fun. And we're excited. Visit Fort Worth has re-upped. So we are continuing to do this with them. So you're going to see more content come out. We've done 2 with them. We have 2 more coming out soon. And this Thursday, we're going to be at the Stockyards.
Awesome.
I went down there.
Yeah, you did.
I surely did. I surely did.
You know, the Stockyards ain't that bad, and that new Mule Alley is kind of cool. When they build that finish that Hotel Driscoll, that'll be really nice.
Hotel, what is it? Drover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know? So I had no idea. Drovers are the people who help the herd happen. That's what drovers are. They are the people the guys on the horses that help guide our longhorns.
Like the shepherds.
Yeah. Kind of like that. Exactly. So that's what Hotel Drover is named after. I learned so much going down there. Yeah, definitely a lot of reasons to visit the Stockyards again, coming to you after this Thursday. Hope you watch.
I got to be on
We'll
one of
watch
these episodes with him. The
You
first
did.
One.
You've been on twice.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
whole at the museum thing.
The museum one, yeah.
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
When it
So
came up,
Laughing so hard.
I was laughing, and it was a total like I sat there looking at my TV, going, "What the fuck is going on around here?"
I know.
I'm like,
what are
they're doing this on national. This is fucking
Yeah, the,
amazing.
the
It's
outtakes-
funniest shit I've ever seen.
The outtakes are my favorite. Like, there's a whole part where I have to be like, Tony, come to the museum on Fridays. It's free. And he goes, He tells me, he goes, it's free to come on Fridays. And I go, it's free? And he goes, it's free, bitch. You know?
I was like, why did I invite my friend to do this with me? I'm just like joking with him the whole time.
Yeah.
But it,
oh my
like,
God.
like Channel 5 reaches like down and deep into the hill country,
Yeah.
like where my family lives down in Junction and stuff. And it's like,
So crazy.
like I started thinking about this, like, man, half of Texas is seeing this shit.
Yeah.
What is going
great.
on?
Yeah.
This is the weirdest moment ever.
Yeah, it's
I
awesome.
love it.
It's great. Yeah.
It's so crazy. I can't believe. And yeah, just to like get to like pick and choose and really like we're pushing it like every single time we get out there. I'm like, if I'm going to the stockyards, I'm going in like a full face of glam. Like I have to figure out creative ways to like say that we're not your normal thing.
Yeah.
And hopefully, you know, the end goal is going to be to get more than 5 minutes of content on NBC. But we're trying to grab their attention right now and really say that we can do this and attract viewers to your network. So hopefully we do just that. I am really, really encouraged to just keep pushing it right now. And I just like
It's
the
awesome.
end goal just be
It's
like,
great.
what
Yeah.
else? What else do we do? You know?
I love seeing
If
it.
it doesn't
'cause
work,
it's like,
then it
what
doesn't
the
work.
hell?
Keep doing exactly
Yeah.
what you're doing. It's incredible.
It's so funny.
Every time I see you,
Just
I'm
do it.
so proud. And like, I
Yeah.
will say that your Hello, I'm Tony Green episodes throughout quarantine
Yeah.
fucking lifted the
Yeah,
community.
they were so
Every
good.
time one came
Yeah.
out, we all sat around and watched it and
sure.
laughed with you.
For
And it
sure.
was so incredibly positive and uplifting.
Yeah.
And
So
then
fun.
just seeing your NBC segments, you're just getting better and
So
better.
great.
I'm
good.
so proud of you.
Really
Thank
good,
you.
yeah.
No,
it's
yeah.
it's so good.
We're excited. Yeah, I'll be coming back here. I'm gonna keep it. You guys are gonna know first.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
let
know.
us know.
I'll let you know what's going on next for sure.
And Jay, thank you for driving him to all these
Oh,
appointments.
I will, yes. I drive him to all these.
Oh
And
my
thank you for the zombies.
Yeah.
What
now, Jay-
zombies?
They're gone now.
You're
For
misremembering
sure, yeah.
something.
So, real quick, I was also sent this. It said, super important thing. If your license has expired during the COVID quarantine, which, if you've had this issue, you have to make an appointment to go get your license redone.
I tried to
can't
get
just
mine
go.
done. I went over there. I said, "Can I get it?" They said, "No,
No.
sir. There's not an appointment until December."
Yeah.
What?
And then I said,
Crazy.
"What do I do?" And I go, "Well, listen. They have decided to. No one's going to get in trouble for your license being invalid until 60 days after the pandemic has officially ended."
Yes.
Oh,
What?
there's an official
Official.
end.
There's an
Well,
official.
Can you tell
whenever
me
they
that
Well,
date?
decide,
it'll be George Bush standing on an aircraft
Are
carrier that
you
says
cool.
mission
serious?
accomplished.
Great.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Can't wait.
I bet
Mission
anything it'll be
Mission accomplished.
December 25th.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
after
it might
se-
be. And
after
honestly,
Christmas Day.
It might be November 2nd or whatever. This, you
November
know.
2nd.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's
That's true.
There's a lot of people that think
November-
that.
Yeah.
That's true.
But going on, it says if your license has expired during COVID quarantine, you can still vote because your license can be expired up to 4 years, and you can still
Oh,
vote.
really?
So
But
you're good to go.
You still have to. Don't you have to change your address? I think you have to update that. If you have a change in address, like if you try to, or you could just take your old ID that has the old address and vote where you're registered.
I heard
at.
that doesn't
But-
matter because I just
check that.
changed my address. And my ID and my address are different, but I heard that's not a problem.
Well,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
Did
mine
you
too,
register?
actually,
Did you
yeah.
register yet?
I just re-registered for my new address, but my license has a different address.
Because it's not about your ID.
Huh.
Oh wait, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
whether
either.
to
They
say
did
that.
say I did
Your
hear
voter
that's fine.
registration
It's about-
should match.
Well, I'm
the
bringing
address
my
on the ID,
passport.
right?
I'm bringing everything. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. Nobody's getting in my way.
Okay.
You know.
well,
Yeah.
I know Tim and
I'm
Whitney.
a vote.
I'm gonna vote.
Matt, Tim, and Whitney just moved back from New York,
Yeah.
and they're having an issue setting up the appointment for the driver's license thing.
To change the address?
Mine
Yeah,
still
because
you
they
can
have-
do that online,
so-
can't you?
But they have
Unless
New
you're-
York.
Oh yeah, that's right. That
Oh.
might be
IDs.
harder. That might
Yeah,
be
that-
harder.
yeah.
Mine's
So,
still
but
Texas, which is
they
good.
did get Texas registration for voting, and so they're good to go. They're just going to take their voter
Well,
registration.
I was
card
always
up there and
gonna
be
do-
Like, Bam,
Oh,
here you go.
Okay, so you could just take your voter's registration card, fill it
Yeah.
out manually, and take it with you. You
And
think?
take it with you, but
Yeah.
it's
Even if you're what? But the thing
I don't
is,
think it's
you're
a-
not going to be listed as under the any district though. So
Hmm.
what would you do then? Like
Ooh, I
what?
don't know.
What district would you go to if you did that?
I don't know. I'm just a common man.
Yeah.
Just coming in.
Can I say one thing?
I don't have all the
Carrie Worthen, I'm going to tell her right now to go comment on your something with answers. She
Yeah,
knows
do it.
all
Oh,
of
yeah.
She's a voter registrar. She knows the answers to all of this.
She does, yeah. She's the one who
So-
registered me the other day. so
Yeah,
she knows.
she's
She can go to our
fantastic.
Facebook
Yeah,
page when we
she's been
post the
great.
show and
Okay,
post underneath
I'll
that.
tag her on
And do
this,
it
and she
done.
can answer these questions.
She can answer
for sure.
anything we have.
Mhm.
But yeah, got a few days left, and it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
We've had the debates on in here, but we
Yeah,
didn't really.
We didn't watch it.
pay
Everybody
attention to
looked. it
Who
looked-
won?
Everybody looked like they were about to die. And
Can
they're
someone
supposed to.
comment
I
who
guarantee-
won?
I
You know,
guarantee you there's
I
going to be
didn't
two
even
different
You know,
versions.
I'll tell you who
One's
lost.
gonna
I
s-
don't think so. The nation's pretty
We did,
together
you
on
know,
this
yeah.
position. I feel like there's going to be one clear winner,
Yeah.
What do they have? They have the Constitution up behind them,
and they're doing this.
Yes.
or is
a
that the Bill of
lot.
Rights?
I've
That
been
is the
looking
Bill of
at
Rights.
this. You know, we all lost. You know.
We've all lost.
We really have.
Yeah.
This poor guy here.
I mean,
Oh.
seriously,
guys,
they
guys.
both look like they're about to
Yeah.
die.
What is this? This
Why
little,
isn't
like-
John Oliver the?
Yeah.
Oh,
this
that'd be
little-
awesome.
You know,
Yeah.
they there was talk of getting Joe Rogan to be a
Yeah, I would.
Wow,
mediator.
Yeah,
That's
a
nice.
3-hour,
That's great.
a
Oh,
3-hour.
Lord.
They're supposed to have 2 more.
You know who turned that down though?
Oh, shit!
Lord.
The
Oh.
chat room just exploding.
Uh-oh.
It was a
Oh,
shit
my
show.
gosh.
Was it?
Really?
Imagine
I heard
Yeah.
this one 15 minutes ago. Trump refuses to condemn white supremacists.
Aw.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. I'm shocked.
Look at this. Look at this. How do you feel about the future of America? I'm very pessimistic.
71%.
71%.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. Me too, guys. Me too.
What
I'm
kind
with
of
you.
liquor do you have over there?
We'll just start
Yeah.
trucking through the whiskey.
November
Where did you
3rd.
guys get your
Yeah.
heroin for your
November 3rd.
dilated pupils?
Look at this! Look at this white male triangle up here. Just the three. Just two of them. And, you know, just this is going on out
They
there.
cr-
Old
they're crossing
white
their
male.
streams.
Yeah, yeah.
Old white male
Right,
That's
triangle.
the
yeah.
stream cream
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
that's crossing the creams
Wow.
right there.
Crossing
yeah.
the stream.
So we're gonna do a show on election night.
Why?
You are?
We got to get ready for
Well, it's always
the
on a
Civil War that
Tuesday.
starts the next
Mhm.
day.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
night you're gonna do it.
Where can we go to meet with like a bunch
Bomb
of
cellar?
people and just all?
Please
Oh
come to
my
the boiled
God, that
owl.
would be
In
great.
jail.
Please.
I
Can we
would
do it
I
from
will
there?
come.
my God.
Let's do the show from there.
I would
Please
love
We're
to
gonna
do
do the show
it.
from the boil
Please
out.
do.
One of my favorite
I'm gonna be in-
shows.
I'm
One of
gonna
my
be
favorite.
in,
100%.
Yeah.
Bunker mode.
Junction, Texas, in a bunker.
What
is
was
where
the
I'm
show
We'll
at.
that
be
you
safe
did?
there, you guys.
Which-
We'll be safe.
What-
The
and have
alcohol make
PBR.
us feel that way.
You have to.
PBR.
That show you did at Tim Panther when it was closing, that was like.
Oh, yeah,
I
that
think
was
it'd be like
fun.
that. That was really fun, and I think if you did that election night at the
Yeah,
Boiled Owl,
really
oh my
fucked up
God.
that
Yeah.
We all just
Yeah.
cry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
just
No, we're
do
not going
that.
to be crying.
I had
We're
a,
not going to be
I
crying.
had a, I had a,
Oh, no,
I had a
was
friend,
crying the last
Well, it's
one.
79% pessimistic now. It went up 8%.
It went up.
Yeah.
It went up as in going down.
Yes.
Right.
Jesus. No, but
Yeah.
really, the whiskey. Yeah.
How is neutral? How is neutral so small?
Uh-huh.
Everyone grab a bottle. We each get our own bottle. Let's go.
No, man, I would love for you to do that at Boiled Owl. I would totally
That
come.
would be
totally-
so cool. Yeah, you guys need to schedule
Yeah.
that.
Wow, look at that
I
face.
do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Hey, if Autumn will let us, we'll come do it. We'll bring the portable
I
rig
will
in there.
let you, but if I get too drunk and crying, don't put me on the microphone.
We won't have video running or anything. We'll just have the audio. It'll be an audio only.
Either way,
night.
I'll just be in the bathroom
Yeah.
crying.
Yeah, we
you
got
could do it. You could do one like
Zach's in
little
the chat
phone
room
cam or
saying
something going
Biden
live.
lost
Oh.
his train of thought a couple of times. Trump lied a bunch. Quality content.
Well,
Oh,
Sounds
wow.
great.
Well, see, 4 years ago, we did the show the night of the election,
Where?
and we all
And
closed our computers
Clinton
and
was
everything.
winning when I
And
left.
Hillary
went to the
won, and we're like,
bar, and
okay,
all of a
cool.
sudden, Trump won.
I walked. I forgot who our
I drove
guest
to
was that
billiards.
night, but I walked our guest out to the car, and both of our phones lit up at the same time and said Trump won. And we're like, what the fuck? How
Yeah.
did that happen
Oh,
in the
man.
walk from here to the front yard?
Yeah.
Totally
That's
didn't
crazy.
understand it.
It's
Misinformation.
crazy.
I
had
was
a-
going from the owl to the chat room actually last election, and then by the time I'd gotten to the chat room, it was like it had turned. I walked in and I was just like, everybody was like, Tony, and then I just like started crying. I was like,
Aw.
Yeah.
oh no!
I was actually at the Owl. I was at the Owl. I was at the Owl watching it, just crying. It was like crying. And then I had somebody, you know, there's who should not be named. This person who's
Oh
an
Lord!
antagonist of the street, Magnolia
Antagonist
Street.
of the street.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
So many guesses.
Who came up and was like, it was like, I bet you're happy happy. I was like, why would I be happy? This is like, he just came out of nowhere just for me. I don't know. He was drunk. And he was like,
Yeah.
why are you, just kind of saying, I was like, this makes no sense. There's no reason I would be happy. And then after a little bit of this conversation, I was like, wait a minute. Did you vote? And then face turned white, and I was like, you didn't vote.
He didn't vote.
You didn't vote, you son of a
I
bitch.
know,
Yeah.
exactly.
I stood up in the ball down. I was
I
like, this
remember.
guy didn't vote.
This is your fault.
He didn't vote.
You're
Yeah.
the one person
You're
that
the
America
one
relied
person.
on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
He was being
shit.
antagonistic, but yeah.
Can I guess who it is? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you shoot it out there. Yeah.
Don't guess. You're probably right.
You'll probably get it right.
I'm right.
We all know you, and I know you're listening to this now too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the chat room. We're watching you.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
Oh,
this
my
has been
goodness.
a fun night.
This has been good. This
has
really
been
cool,
good.
man. Thanks.
Love all three of y'all coming in because I mean the way we had it set up was you were going to come in tonight, Autumn alone, and then you guys were going to come in next week.
Oh yeah.
But then the way that all the text worked last night, all y'all came in at the
Yeah,
same time,
it's
and it's been great. It's been
crazy.
so
Yeah.
awesome,
Yeah.
so great.
I'm glad we did it together.
Me too.
Yeah, so awesome.
Yeah.
I would have been so boring by
Right,
myself.
yeah.
Oh, thank
It was
God.
so fun. Also,
Thank
basically, they're
God.
saying is there's nothing going on next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be
don't know.
back. I'll be back every week.
Okay,
Yeah.
every week, just come
I've
on
gotten
in.
used to this microphone.
Yes, y'all have an open invitation. Anytime you want to come in,
That
come
was
on
fun.
in. You got anything to promote?
I think this is
anything
my
to
like,
say?
I don't know how many times I've
Come
done
on
it.
in.
It's my second or third time.
Oh man,
Fourth time.
maybe 3 or 4.
Do we count Tin Panther? Because you didn't actually come
Oh,
in.
Tin
but
Panther.
we just
4 or
got
5.
I
fucked
was
up that
there.
night.
We were very.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
there.
It was fucked
Ooh,
up.
I remember somebody jumped on that thing and it was.
I don't
I was
remember
like,
how I
I'm
got
gonna have to
home.
go now. Somebody jumped. I don't know.
I don't remember how I got home.
Tony,
that
this
night.
year, 3rd, 4th.
My
Third.
my second officially
It's-
here, but then I've done like some stuff whenever you
Yeah,
guys have been off site.
off
So
and
yeah,
about,
I
so
did. Yeah.
And
We
then
need to do
Autumn.
that some more,
Why
some
have I
offsite
never
stuff.
been invited before?
I've been wanting you in forever.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I mean, I've known you a really long time.
really
I feel
long time.
like
But I've asked you
signed your
several times for
yearbook.
years. You did.
You
I should
have.
go dig those out.
there
too.
it
She signed your
is.
yearbook,
Yeah.
man.
I don't have a good memory.
I
You've
think-
probably asked me many times.
Autumn, you put the whole I'm the first to sign your crack. In my yearbook. I need to
Wait,
go
what
find
is
those.
it? Have a good summer. What is that like? Or love you like a sister. I think I wrote that.
I did find a picture of you
Uh-oh.
from years
Thought we deleted those off the
ago.
cloud.
It's in the cloud. No.
MySpace.
No, it's from high school.
MySpace.
I don't know if I still have it. I need to go get the book here in a minute when we wrap this up.
There are many pictures.
But it was one when I did in fertile journalism.
What
in
the
photojournalism.
hell?
In fertile journalism when we were talking about
Fertile
fertility.
when you were infertile.
Yeah. No, in photojournalism.
My God.
Uh-huh.
I think Heather Thomas and I were running around with pinhole cameras, and I shot a picture of you with a pinhole camera.
Whoa.
Sounds legit.
Yeah,
Cool.
and it's in there.
Weird way
in
to
one
say
of my-
glory hole, but
Yeah, that is a strange way. I'll go get it. I'll go get it here in a minute.
We didn't have those in 1994. Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
sure we did.
But yes,
Someone did.
the door is open. Anytime you want to come in, come in.
Okay.
Now that you know where I live and you
Yeah,
can stalk
any big
me.
events you
stalk
got
you.
coming
Yes,
at
love it.
at Boiled Owl or the Tiki,
Yeah,
the Tarantula Tiki Bar? Come
Yeah.
in, let's hang
Okay.
out, and we'll talk
love
about
the
it.
tarantula. I've loved the owl for years, but
When are you gonna paint a portrait of me?
He was asking
Because,
about
like-
that earlier while you were outside peeing.
yeah.
Like you got to do something weird with your hands. I know you got.
Yeah. I think honestly,
I
we
want a
could
big
use
picture
nice
of him, but
portrait.
if he's using his hands like that, I'm coming up out of his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Like I'm a little doll.
Honestly, I think we could do. I think the world needs a
Do
portrait.
it nude.
You know what I mean? Like, and maybe the portrait will be kind of like what you were saying about like skunk urine or something. To just keep people away from each other.
I
like
mean,
away
yeah.
from
Yeah.
each other. We just
Oh,
I guess
my
we could've
God.
done
This is
that.
before we
I
started recording.
don't think
it's
it was
early.
skunky urine.
Can you-
skunk what? Skunk spray. Skunk spray.
Can you?
Yeah.
Can you
It's
put
gonna be
Skunk
skunk spray for
deterrent.
Yeah.
someone's wall. You know
Put
what I mean?
his head- put his head on a skunk like Thumper,
yeah,
from
like
Bambi.
Thumper, yeah.
but
We
with
go-
Matt's head,
And my
Yeah.
arms,
Right.
and your arms are up, and then I'm coming up out of your hands like
Yeah.
as a little doll.
dude. That'd
You
be
could
in
put
the.
it-
You
Yeah.
can do that
Smithsonian.
on the owl mural.
We could put that-
That's
yeah.
unfinished.
Okay, yeah, let's go. I'll do it.
I
I'll-
swear you can
yeah.
put it up
By the way,
there.
the
We're
owl
good.
mural, I love.
I'm good
I
with
lo-
that.
I love the owl mural. I
We'll
love
just
the life
always
of the
add
owl mural.
weird shit to it until it's
Let's just
eventually
do
just
them
like,
right over it.
am I on
I swear, I
acid
swear.
looking at this?
I will
What is
come over
happening to
there.
me?
I will come over there and do a one-day quick portrait of these two on that. I would love
Yeah.
to do that. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'll do it.
Hey,
I'll do it. I don't know. Well, the night. I'll do it the election night.
the election.
Yes. No,
Oh, there
Jake.
you go. Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah.
do this there and have
Yeah.
like a few local artists just going
Yeah.
crazy on
Going
that wall.
Crazy on that wall.
Doing weird.
And you know,
Live
it's-
art and a
I just-
podcast.
I
Yes.
imagine that either this is
But
gonna
they
be
can
this,
only
it's either
paint
gonna be this
us.
great night where we do this show and we paint everything and it's wonderful, or it's gonna be like we do all these things and we're like
You wake up the next morning, go
God.
In
look at it. and be
memoriam
like,
of
"What?"
the United States.
Exaltation.
Either
Well, that's
way,
fun.
it's important to have art on important nights.
all right, I'm down. I'll do it.
The wall.
do it.
I've always wanted to ask someone. I don't know the wall that's behind like the upper 90 wall. That's like just graffiti.
Oh yeah, the
spray
all graffiti stuff. Yeah.
that they go when they
That's just
whitewash every once in a while. Is that just anybody's?
Yeah. Oh no, it's the South Side's, but Megan Henderson just it's a straight up graffiti wall. And she has
Just
where
goes
she
around
works.
sort of.
She did a good job of like contacting a bunch of different crews, and she lets those crews come and redo it. All
And
the
do
time.
it. That's cool.
It's awesome.
That's really
Shout
awesome.
out to Megan. She's
Megan,
the best
shout out to
person
Megan
in the
Henderson.
world.
Oh my
Megan
god.
Megan
Henderson.
Henderson.
Yes. Love
I
her.
love
I
her.
mean, you need to have her on here.
Oh,
Yeah, have
yeah,
you
yeah,
had
yeah.
her?
Yeah, for sure.
You should
Ooh.
have
I
her.
would
Oh
love
my
to.
gosh. Yeah,
she's
you should have
she's
her.
like she's the I
She's
would say
iconic.
event and content and development director for Southside. Awesome woman.
Yeah.
Smart.
And
She's
so
saved
much
my
talked to
good
her a
life.
few
stuff going
times.
up.
Advocate for
No
every
matter
much.
how many times I
Yeah.
spent or ruined her money, she gave me more. She's always she said, Jeremy would just take piles of it and vanish, and then like come back 4 days later like, sorry,
Oh
Megan,"
my
and then,
gosh.
you know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, I mean,
Rest
Do I need
in
to edit
peace.
this
the
out?
South- no, I'm
No,
telling you,
this,
It's
is,
all
Southside-
this is all true.
Southside and
Jeez.
Megan particularly has put up with so much bullshit from the art community and always been back for them. So
Yeah.
that's their deal.
Sweet. Yeah, I've talked to her a few times. We need to get her in.
You should get her in.
Yep.
Yeah,
she's funny
for
too.
sure.
She's really funny too.
She's
Well, guys,
good.
this has been a blast. Thank you for spending
thank
Debate
you guys.
Tuesday
It
up
was
here with
super
us.
fun.
Thank
It was
you.
It's
great.
been awesome.
Thank you.
Debate Tuesday.
Yeah.
Debate Tuesday.
Cool. I'm gonna go watch it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder
Yeah, I
which one
probably
was
will
the
too.
master
I'm
debater.
gonna go
I don't know.
smoke
Are
weed
we?
and watch it.
We
yeah.
don't have a poll on TV anymore. It was
Apparently,
like
everybody
kept
says we
climbing.
lost
How
tonight.
depressed are you?
Yeah.
99%.
I think
Yeah.
71%.
No,
all of America lost tonight.
I
Is
can't.
that
I
what we're
can't.
saying?
I know. All of these tweets are getting me like hyped up now because I'm like, oh Jesus, what happened?
Yeah, we had The
Where
Stars
are we gonna
lost
go
last
with
night. And then
Well,
now
at
we
least
got
we've had a
this.
zombie to kind of.
Right.
We
yeah.
had
Set
a
us on a
zombie
plane, so we're
tarantula
good.
tiki
Thank you.
lounge.
Thank you,
yeah,
Otto.
over
Thank
there.
you.
All
Yeah,
right,
Yes,
thank
Otto.
you.
Thank
guys.
you.
It was fun.
All right, we're out of here. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
And we're clear. And I'll kill the feed.
Oh,
Good
that
night,
was
guys, on
good.
YouTube. Good night.
That was fun,
Everybody
guys.
streaming.
That was so fun.
We'll see y'all next week. Later. Bye.
I got to get y'all.
Oh yeah, it's like
I
us
gotta-
too.
I
Are you
still gotta
going
do
to the
work.
other side of the world?
Yeah, I still no.
You're not
The-
going up
the
to East Texas?
colonies?